most of the party goes about their daily business in the Venice-like city of Ikram, Thaxl, Deena, and Tassos find themselves in the kennel with work to do. There's the summer's heat that snuck into the spring air today, and torture is hard work. They pry and pull the information they need from the worn and disheveled halfling Reginald Pippenstock. Some hard truths are revealed to Thaxl, and as her mind spins, the weight of her grandfather's amulet feels all the heavier. Meanwhile, somewhere, in a place set out of normal time and space, an ivory castle hovers above an endless sea of billowing clouds. Malagas called upon an unknown power, and was brought here to face the one he summoned. So we're actually going to swap over to Deena and Thaxl first. I feel like I think you all wrapped up in the kennel, but correct me if I'm wrong. If you're still out there, if you're went about some other business.
It's been 2 weeks. I've slept.
Yeah,
I don't think we would have left. Yay! Kev's here.
Oh.
I don't think we actually left for the place.
We hadn't done that yet.
It sounded like you guys were, I was worrying, but
we were still talking it through. Is what it was. We were still talking it through. So I had casually asked Tassos about some more. Thaxl, I think you'd agreed to kind of let him go because he'd given you some information.
Yes, yeah, I was. Let me see.
Yes, you'd kind of agreed to let him go, but hadn't really specified. And Deena offered to toss him into the volcano, and you wanted to help, so we were going to do that.
Didn't you also tie him up?
Well, he's been in a cage.
No, you did tie him up like a turkey.
Right, you were going to put him over the horse.
I didn't realize we were getting ready to leave yet. Oh, well, I didn't think
we could backtrack.
I think Tassos had come out and said, if you can give me, the evening, he can round up a number of people to give to you that have done something against the family. And
yeah, Deena was. I was under the impression that Deena was waiting for Tassos to round up a few more, and they were going to go out in a cart, get a carriage and take all of them out there at that time. They weren't ready to leave yet. That it was going to be like another day, like the next morning or something, before they would be able to do that.
Oh, okay.
That we weren't going to do it right away.
That sounds right.
That was the impression I had.
Let's go with that. That sounds great.
I need to load up Fantasy Ground.
All right. So the two of you, Deena and Thaxl, that is, discuss that with Tassos. It does, in fact, say that if you can give him the evening, he can likely round up at least 3 to 5 people, give or take a couple, that could be made an example of in the city. Let's see. Valkyn, where were you? Were you chilling in the house, or were you out?
I was in the study. Is the study on the first floor or the second floor?
Okay. Study was on the first floor, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I was on the. I was in the study, and I had read a book on just like some courtly, or like basically manners with nobility and stuff.
Okay.
And stuff.
Getting prepared.
In preparation for whenever that party is.
Okay. I feel like this was morning, mid-morning or late. It was late morning. That's right, because Thaxl and Tassos were busy for the morning. So it's about lunchtime. Yeah. Occupado. Otherwise occupied. Lunchtime comes around. Tassos has a big appetite for some reason, so he's, Gets plenty of
He
food.
better.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Plenty of food and settles it up for anyone that wants to eat. I believe Malagas I know where Malagas is. Zel'Kaari's out in the town, having watched Malagas disappear next to her. And I think that's everyone that's currently here. So I'll put us at lunchtime, unless there's anything you want to do in the minutes preceding that. I mean, it's essentially lunchtime.
I wanted to. Well, it's going to be kind of really random for Valkyn to even do this, but I remembered that I had turned into an owl in my sleeping bag, and I was able to change back. So I wanted to see if it'd be possible to like focus and see if I could turn into an owl.
Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom check with advantage because of how much you've gone through this already.
I need to look at what my sheet has.
As you're finishing up, I mean, it's really tedious work reading through these books on proper etiquette and practices in noble society and get-togethers. And your mind does wander a bit to this thought of the owl and transforming into it and back and such.
Okay, so it was wisdom?
Wisdom check.
Oh.
With advantage, yeah.
Okay, so that would be just like the normal thing on the abilities thing?
Yes, yep, just whatever your plus to wisdom is, or whatever it, yeah. I don't have it pulled up.
That's an 11.
And that's with advantage, you rolled?
Yeah, I rolled 2 die.
Okay. I'm going to just check something on my side instead. Oh, all right. So you find your thoughts trailing off to all that's happened after hitting that button on top of that wizard's tower. And as you begin to focus, you finally set down the books on etiquette and just spend a good hard 4 or 5 minutes willing yourself to turn into an owl. And just when you're about to give up, you feel the room shakes. You feel yourself shrink down and take on the shape. It's not painful, surprisingly, much like you're returning to your normal form. It's more of just this change in being rather than an actual shift from one, or so it feels, from one physical form to another. You have successfully, or at least you think, because you're about 1.5 feet tall now, it turned into an owl.
Weird. Can I like go and like look at myself at least, or like
sure
try to?
It's a little different flying in the smaller form, but not so difficult that you can't manage it. But you do kind of flutter around the den a little bit, the library area, and until you go out into the hallway where you remembered an oval wall mirror being hung up. And you sort of kind of try and fly and hover around. You're flying back and forth, trying to keep an eye on yourself. And you're in that snowy white owl form.
Gonna, I guess, fly around the house a little bit, first floor, see if I run into anybody.
Okay. Let's see. I guess if Thaxl and Deena, if you two wouldn't mind rolling perception checks, just to, I mean, I don't really have anything else to roll by to see who.
I don't mind
first.
At all. Because
Not a bit.
I see him. You said perception, right?
Owl in the house. Yeah.
17.
Nice.
13.
Nice. Okay. So if you two are together, you'll both see him. Otherwise, Thaxl, you see him just a little bit before Deena's around a corner or something. You'll hear him because an owl in a house is going to be loud.
Is that Georgie Porgy? Is that my Georgie Porgy?
Am I in like am I at the intelligence of an enlightened owl, or am I at my like normal intelligence?
The meta side, the mechanics of this are that you take on just the physical attributes, so strength, constitution, and dexterity of the owl, but you're actually going to maintain the other 3 stats, your mind, the stats of your mind. However, you can only do this twice a day, between long rests. And it's an action to shift and shift back.
You also land on something in front of that table or something like that. Just kind of like glare at her.
Oh, you landed in front of me?
At hearing her, obviously, because owls have pretty good hearing.
They hear?
Hearing her call me Georgie Porgy.
And you can understand all the languages that your regular form can understand. You just can't speak any.
It is you. I want to pat your head, but I'm afraid you're going to bite me, which is not cool. I've only been nice to you.
Oh shit, I didn't read that.
It is Georgie Porgy. That reminds me. You stay here. I will be right back. And I'm going to leave.
Okay. Deena, you
To
come around the
probably-
corner.
I'm going to go, like, hunt for... Well, no, Tassos is out, right? I'm going to find...
He's finding some people, so...
Okay, well, then I'm going to find the nearest available servant. We'll just do that.
Naturally, it's... oh, gosh, what is her name? I don't have my notes up. Shame on me.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
Ray's family. Let's see. What was her name? Magdalena. She's picking at food out in the kitchen area before it's being served for lunch. And you come in. Dear. Oh, here for lunch, are you?
This guy's already level
Well, I guess if you're the only one here, you'll have to do. I need someone to make me some leather work. Real small, real tiny.
Oh, is this for
Alright.
Oh, what's
It's for me and Tassos. Just don't ask.
Oh. Well, all right. And you can see her blush a little bit, and her eyes are up, like in the daydreaming section, looking in the daydreaming direction. We have a leather worker here. Does a simple leather work in. If you just, I would recommend just taking it directly to her, please. I don't need to know the specifics unless you want to share them, of course. If that's important, then I'll take on that burden of hearing this and what it's all about.
I'm sorry, dear. What gave you the impression that I liked you?
Oh,
And I pat her head and say, thanks for the information, and leave.
She's like having a fit of histrionics in the kitchen there as you walk out. So you have a rough idea. Thinking back now that she said that, you do recall a small station off the side of back around the corner behind the kennel. There was a small, like a leather, the smell of leather and other stuff, and that's likely where the tanning and leather working stuff is done.
Cool. I head towards a person that's in that area and try to flag somebody down.
There's a person that's sitting back there. They have the big old jug with the triple X's on it, like, and they've got it, around their finger. It's a dwarven woman, maybe, I don't know, it's tough to tell with dwarves, but they have an appearance of maybe mid-30s for if they were human. Brunette hair, sort of, disheveled and rather short. What can I do for you? Oh, you're that sweet thing that spending some time with their head of the house, hey?
You think I'm sweet?
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's so sweet. I do have a request. I have 2 requests, actually.
Really?
So, one,
Yeah. Oh, nice.
sorry.
Yeah, he's just excited for you.
I guess, and now I've lost my concentration. Rewind.
Okay.
So, first, how good are you at making a harness for a little creature? Like, no bigger than an owl. Like a cute little fluffy owl.
Is the creature beaked or have a mug? I could do either. I kind of do either.
I don't. What is he? Is he? I think
He's got a little
beaked.
beak. Yeah, he's got a little beak. Yeah.
Okay, he's beaked. Yes, yes. I mean, he
You
looks.
want dresses for him. You want a hood and dresses for him.
Okay.
Yeah. That.
Oh, why didn't you just say so, lass?
I
can make
it's taking
those.
me a little bit.
No problem.
Oh,
no
perfect.
problem.
Because I used to be a
Perfect.
falconry geek.
Awesome.
That's it.
That's so cool.
So yes, I need just that for my little pet. Really, it's a pet. Pet friend. And what else can you do? Can you do like a whip? Like, no, what do I want? Can you fashion me something that's never been fashioned before
Oh,
that I could use on somebody? Not for
pleasure or pain?
Yeah, pleasure.
Oh, dear. She takes a big guzzle and kind of puts it down. Oh, well, let's get to work. We'll see what we can come up with, eh?
I like you. You're good.
She
You're good.
takes a big, like a carpenter's pencil out from behind her ear and then rolls out some parchment and she starts asking some questions, like exactly what you're looking for and sketching things out. Yeah.
Like deerskin? Do you have deerskin? I hear that's great for vloggers.
Some solid give there, but some snap to it as well. Yeah. They want these to be wide enough to not leave too much of a mark. So we'll do this. She kind of, erases a few things, and she's like, no, not quite that. Maybe something more like this. Hey, Frank.
I mean, I'm not so concerned about me. Like, I have scales. Like, it's fine. I'm more concerned about who it will be applied to.
Oh, such a sweetheart. Aye, well, we can make something for the those of us that don't have the iron hides that we have. Certainly. So she works up a whole sketch and says that she'll have it by the evening, in time for bed. She takes another big swig and
Perfect.
I like this lady.
Well, let me get to work and I'll call for you if you're still here in the house.
Oh, I will be. I don't plan on leaving until like tomorrow. So
Excellent.
good. I'll come see you.
I'll see you then.
Thank you. And then I turn and leave.
Okay. So meanwhile in the house, of course, Deena, you probably would have been just like around a corner or something. As Thaxl hurries out past you, you look back and perched up on some furniture is Valkyn in an owl form.
Oh, lovely. Ooh. It's you.
wave.
Nice. How long? Oh. Can I have a feather?
I don't know. Can I give her a feather?
You can probably, take one with your beak and kind of pick a loose one out, or.
It picks it up, pops it in her hair, kind of tucks it in.
This beautiful white.
I like it. Thank you. I have uses for this later. No pellets unless they're in Aries' bed.
I give whatever would be the equivalent of an owl chuck.
And
Nice.
and a Malagas. You can put one into Malagas' bed too. Oh, I won't tell. And I walk out.
Amazing. Awesome. Excuse me. Whew. All right. Gosh, all right, everyone else is sort of gone. So I guess we'll fast forward a little bit. So lunch comes next. Valkyn, are you gonna eat in your owl form or gonna shift back to
I think I'm gonna initially freak out in my owl form that like an owl's owl.
I
Nice.
just see him going into the barn and hunting mice all of a sudden. Like, wait, what am I doing?
Awesome. Okay, so you you do just that, Falcon. Lunch is served.
I'll like land on the table and be like, "Whoo!" in like front of all these servers.
Nice, yeah. There a number of them. I mean, it's sort of a rough and tough crew. So they'll go, oh, but they're startled. But some of them melt when they see your galaxy eyes. They're just like, oh. Some are superstitious, and they're like, "Wow, this has got to be is this an omen? What is this? Wow, look at this beautiful creature. Oh, we should make a wish." Well, yeah, make a wish. And then they start going around making their ridiculous wishes. They're sort of like making a little party out of it as they make like joking wishes.
I'll just kind of like look at the turn my head and look at them weird, and then change back.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll give him a scare. I don't think there's any getting out of
I'm
that.
just like sitting on top of the table or whatever it is.
Super high perched, yeah. They have like an old farm table out there where they sit down and it's like a break area. You shift back into that, some silverware and the trays and stuff not push off as you return to your form. Oh, so you can't do that to us? Well, I mean you can because you're a guest of Tassos and Rhea, but damn. You gave us a scare. Why? Pull up a seat and join us. You gonna make our wishes come true?
No.
Oh, damn.
Maybe you guys should learn to stop believing in super.
Well, where's the fun in that? So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Clearly, you're a bit of a unique individual. Have you always been able to change into an owl like that, and then back to, like a larger owl?
Something recent. Something that happened recently. I quite don't understand it myself.
Well, that is quite interesting. And what are y'all doing here anyway? Just here for the visit, or you have any work in town?
Just visiting.
Ah, I see. All right, I'll have to figure that out. Well, do we have another? Oh no, that was just.
Better?
Yeah. Yay. All right. Well, you're always welcome out here with us lowly servant folks. Most people up the main house don't take much time to come down here. I mean, we're all part of family, and certainly Tassos and Davos and Rhea do, but there's the main house servants, and then the rest of us tend the rest of the property, and there's a bit of a separation there, but pleasure to have you down here.
Yeah.
Where are you from, anyway?
I can't even remember what their starting city is.
Shadowgate.
Gates, yeah, Shadow Gates.
Another, servant speaks up. Wow, Shadowgate. Now that sounds distant. Where on Australia Nor is that?
In
South.
let me see. Yeah.
Essentially underneath Stonehurst in the
yeah, it's underneath Stonehurst.
Underneath. I didn't think anything went down below Stonehurst there. Gee. Whew. Well, quite a bit of traveling to make it up here. But glad to have you. Yeah. Oop, that part didn't come through.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. And they carry on some small talk with you as lunch goes on, sort of pulling you into their group.
So am I like in the? Where am I currently at?
You're in the back of the. This is actually towards the back of the property where all these folks are. And it's there's a couple of. It attaches to the main building, but it's more. There's barns out further, and this is sort of a transitionary area between the two for breaks for main house folks over on one side, and then the rest of the servants on the other.
Okay.
So lunch carries on, and stop me if anyone has anything they want to do before this, but I'm going to advance us to probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon. When the sound of hurried feet approaching the front door, and rapid knocking. And Valkyn, I'm going to say that you're just in that area, Ish, as you've been sort of exploring around. And so you overhear a half-elf male, again, it's tough to tell age, but it looks like maybe early 40s. Approaching and talking to a couple of the guards just inside the door, and one of the servants. I am here to deliver an invitation to a Sir Valkyn. May I leave it with you? You're asking the servant as you are outside, kind of up on the roof, we'll say.
I'll fly down and land behind him.
Okay. Let me just see if he even notices this, or if he's gonna poo.
I can make a stealth check.
Yeah, go ahead if you would. He didn't roll very. He got an 8, so that's all you have to beat.
I'm like double proficient in stealth, so my horrible 8s will become like a 16, I think.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, 16.
Excellent. Let's see. So he doesn't notice you at all.
Did you say my name?
Oh, yes. This invitation is for you then, sir. And he hands out this beautiful scroll, and the edges of the scroll have been cut with like some little fancy design with some miniature tools, no doubt, wrapped in this like 3 different red ribbons that fold together into this like bouquet of ribbon curls. Here you are, sir. You're cordially invited to well, you'll see. It's not my place to speak of such things. As he kind of looks around at the other servants, since you're not one-on-one.
I'll like, if it's possible, I'll like, kind of like roll off the ribbon and not just like untie it.
Okay, it is.
Like,
you almost have to because it's not coming off otherwise.
it's in like a. Like 6 knots or something. It's like, yeah, that's not gonna come off. Okay, I unroll it and read it.
Okay, you read through, and of course, it's from Betsy, and it's very brief. And the first initial part is the actual invitation to this gathering. You are cordially invited to the. What the heck is the name? Olivier's, that's right. So you are cordially invited to Olivier's plumage party. A masquerade party where birds are the theme. And down below, like with a little arrow up to that, Betsy's written fitting and fun with a couple exclamation points with little hearts at the bottom. I thought of you immediately, and if you have the time and want to accept my invitation, here's the address. Just meet me at 8 tonight. Hope to see you there. And then she signs her name, you almost can't read it. It's just this beautiful calligraphy, Betsy. And the person that is delivering the news. Very well, sir. Just wants to acknowledge. Yes.
Yes.
Good day, then, sir. And kind of walks by you.
So was that I meet her at the location or whatever at 8?
Yes.
Or...
Correct.
Okay. I'll go inside and see if I can find Deena.
Does he find you in there, Deena?
Oh yeah, she's pretty easy to find. She's just kind of hanging around.
Nice.
Deena, I have another date again. This one is not going to kill me, I think.
Okay, well, first off, stop yelling. Because you're an owl and it screeches and it's annoying. Second, when?
At 8.
Tonight.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of a date?
I'll show her the invitation.
Okay, so it's a masquerade, and the themes are birds. Perfect. All we need to do is get you a mask and a nice vest.
Hmm.
All right, easy enough. I'm gonna go find Tassos and say, Tassos, I imagine you keep just things around for those last minute parties and things. I need a demi mask and a nice vest for a masquerade.
I reckon we got some of that around the house here. Magdalene! He kind of shouts around the house a couple times before she, you get those annoyingly hurried footsteps. Yes, how can I help you? And he tells her what you're looking for. Yeah, I can find those. Sure. Back.
Excellent. Bring them into the other room.
All
Yeah,
right.
bring them into the other room. I just need a selection of masks and some vests.
Will do.
Thank you.
Indeed. She scurries off and returns maybe 15 minutes later, and there's a small chest that has different masks for masquerades, such as this, and walks out of the room and comes back pushing one of those rolling clothing racks, and it's just a bunch of nice clothes of different sizes.
Excellent. Give me a few minutes and we will find you something. That's kind of person it is.
And Sue clothing trying on montage.
Magdalena probably would come back maybe 10-15 minutes with another person in tow. Clearly a tailor. They've got the soft tape around their neck and some pins up in the sleeve and vest, like ready to get some work done. This is our resident tailor. I saw that he, with his wings and all, he may need some minor adjustments. So use him as you will, and send him on his way when you're all done.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Certainly. And the guy steps forward and kind of has a couple puts a pin in his mouth and puts it down into his vest. Well, gonna have my work cut out for me, huh? But you're gonna be the finest looking gentleman there. Name's Gregory, and he holds his hand out just to give you each first to Deena to like give a bow and a hand kiss, and then goes over to Valkyn to shake his hand.
Yeah, I shake.
All right, let's get you some measurements, huh? And
Yep.
starts measuring it out whilst you and Deena talk about what you want to wear.
He's a snowy owl, correct?
Well, no, my owl form is a snowy owl. I myself am actually
A barn.
Barn
owl.
okay. This will work perfectly then.
Mm.
So I'll hold up the mask and I'll say, this.
Ooh.
We need a vest for this.
Hmm.
Let's go with something simple, something, clean lines, not too much frill. We already have the feathers and we don't want to overwhelm that.
Other guys here just taking measurements.
Stretch out my wings.
Nice, yeah.
Oh.
Wings out to the side if you do. Yeah, all right. Holds it there. And you both find a couple, I'd say probably 3 different vests and suit get-ups that look really snug like that. Not too much flair, but just really clean and sharp. A nice pattern, one nice design. And they fit, almost right. And the tailor lets you know, yeah, I'll, whichever you want, we'll make it fit nice and snug.
Mm.
So ultimately you find, I'll just say
Yeah.
whatever you want, really.
It'd probably be something like black. I don't know, like some sort of detail on it. Just that kind of probably matches some of the patterns and stuff in the mask, and
Nice.
to some extent, but isn't overwhelming and everything.
Okay, neat. So the mask itself fits kind of snugly in the lighter feathers around your eyes, your owl eyes there, and usually you've got this cloak and a hood up, and you actually as you get dressed up in this, you look really sharp. You've got fairly broad shoulders, and the cut is nice, and this plumage, the front top of the vest, the feathers that puffs out, a little lighter than the brown feathers around the arms and such, and just a sharp look once you're done. You fit it too snug, and you're good with plenty of time. Probably by 5 or 5:30 you're all set, and you don't have to be there till 8.
Yeah, I'll probably end up washing up if I need a wash up or something. I have some. I don't think I'd use them. Inventory. Yeah, I have a fancy soap bar,
Okay.
so I'll use that.
All right. So you get cleaned up, nice and clean with the soap, and they have a bunch of other nice things there to use as well. I'm gonna advance us, unless anyone has anything they want or need to do. I'm gonna have to backtrack later to Malagas and Zel'Kaari. So I don't know if you want me to wait, Zel'Kaari, until Malagas is here to see what you want to do for the day, in case that's going to impact you, or if you're like, I don't care what happens to Malagas, I want to go do this, then we can all play that a bit.
The only thing I wanted to do, I don't know if you want to have it something she does in town or just add it to my character, because it was the thing I sent you last time. So that's up to you.
Okay.
So it's either something that she has that we're kind of retconning, or I'm totally fine with waiting for Malagas, basically. So it's up to you what you're what you're thinking.
I cannot remember at all what that is, and I can't look it up because it'll kick me out.
Okay.
Unless you can send it to me on Twitter if you wanted. If you want to keep it a secret.
It's not really. It's just her tattoo.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, you wanted to get that. Nope, we can. Yep. I'll leave it up to you. If you want to role play that, I'd be happy to. Otherwise, if you want to just, say you have it done, you can do that too.
I'll wait for Malagas and see what happens there, and then I'll decide, just in case.
Sure. Neat. All right. In that case, I'd like to advance it to party time, unless Thaxl or Deena has anything else that they want to role play out. Now, mind you, Thaxl, just before that, a couple hours before that, your leather request will be completed.
Yes.
I think she's actually going to approach you, find you in the house, instead of sending someone, because she's going to be real eager to show you the work.
Okay. That's fine. I think I've been, chilling probably somewhere in the library where I can find maps and stuff, because that makes sense.
Neat.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You know what? I think that, let me just roll and see if Tassos is going to try and be with you. Yeah. So if you're willing to have Tassos around at that point, you probably would have caught back up.
No? Yes,
that's
God.
fine. Yeah. Awesome. He's just taking a short break in between rounding people up to be sent off. It'd just be funny, I think, to have her arrive while he's there. She peeks her head in the door and can't help but knock really loud. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, great! There you are. Oh, the work's done. You're gonna love it.
Really?
Hi.
Oh, can you? I mean, you don't have to be shy about it. Just show me.
All right. She walks into the room and opens up this really large pouch she has, and uncinches it and pulls out first the I'm sorry, what is it called again, Deena? The for the owl?
The dresses.
Okay. The dresses for Valkyn. Oh, Valkyn, you've got a little stuffed snow owl. That's so cute. For him, and it looks beautiful, very well crafted, and it looks really durable too, just to the dimensions that you gave her. This will last quite a while. I think you like the work, and I made sure I paid special attention to this. And she pulls out the item you requested to your specs, and it does indeed look exactly how you wanted it to look. And of course, Tassos has been watching the other part, and he's not sure what he wants to say. That looks mighty interesting there.
Oh, it is. It is. I'm saving it for something.
Well, if you need any a hand breaking that in, it's important to do that. Take good care of your.
I'm so lucky to have you.
God.
Well, I'd say I'm the one in luck right now.
Oh, Lordy. Well, it was supposed to be a surprise, but I mean, since you're here, I had this wonderful craftswomanship person. I don't know what the right words I'm looking for. Make something before we head off to finish our quest.
Oh, well, it definitely was a surprise. So success there. Yeah, she does mighty fine work.
I can tell. Yeah, I can't wait to try this. And I hold up the thing, the jesses. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I hold that up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to try this out.
He's kind of looking at that quizzically, I don't know if that's gonna fit on anything, but yeah, I'm up for that.
Oh, darling, no. This is this is for my pets.
Oh,
Have I not
all right.
introduced you to my pet?
No, I didn't know. Well, aside from oh gosh, what's the Timothy? No. Yeah, no.
Oliver.
Aside
Yes.
from Oliver, I won't fit on anything of his either, or hers. I guess we don't know if it's
We don't know yet. It's just Oliver.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have another pet. It's a beautiful snowy owl.
Wow,
Gorgeous creature.
Whew.
Has galaxy eyes too, very similar to my friend Valkyn.
That's so. Well,
Yeah, I mean, almost
imagine that.
like just spot on. It's fascinating. It really is.
hope I
So
get
yeah,
to
his
meet
name
this
is Georgie
pet.
Porgy.
You're mighty fine at naming creatures.
It's like I have a gift. I don't know.
Mhm. You've got gifts, all right. Yeah, let's count that among them.
So yeah, this is for him.
Oh, all right. How neat! Oh, I hope I get to meet Georgie Porgy.
I really hope you get to as well because he is just beautiful and he's so fluffy, like a feather pillow. Like you just want to squeeze him. He's so fluffy, but don't do that. He may float.
Oh, well, yeah, we don't want that. He looks over at the dwarf and says, Quindle, you have outdone yourself once again. Make sure you see Magdalena on your way out. Get you another cask or two of your favorite draft there, yeah? She's like, hey, you two enjoy yourselves, all right?
Oh, we will.
And he's
And
like-
I want to, if I can find this real quick, I would like to give her 6 gold pieces
Okay.
because
Oh,
that'll make me even now.
perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. She
No,
kinda counts
darling.
them out.
Thank you. Because, I mean, I wish I could give you more, but once I find, this massive amount of treasure, then I will bring more to you. But
She puts
This
one
is
of her
all I can
strong
part with.
hands on your shoulder, reaches up. Or I guess it'd be like the side of your bicep, but you can't reach that high. She's like, tap, tap. Just to get some good mileage out of it, yeah? That's all the payment I need.
Oh
A
God.
good
I
pat.
promise we will.
She heads out of the room. Tassos would probably be like, I think I'm going to go get the rest of my work done so I can be available for this evening, just in case you find yourself within a free time.
Oh, of course. Yes.
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 Well, I'll see. Kind of looks over at the item again and back you. You later on then, dear.
See ya.
Oh, he does a slow walk up and just kind of puts his arms around, like one around the shoulder, one around the hip, and tries to give you a nice, loving kissy. Kind of lingers as he steps away and goes out of the door and back to work. Of course, you have the dresses now in hand as the excitement builds.
So excited.
Of course, excuse me, this would be probably about the time where he's wrapping up trying on his outfits and stuff. So as you went around to find him, he'd be back in Valkyn form, full form.
Okay. So yeah, I guess that would make sense. I'd be trying to find him. So excited, like,
Would I
why?
see the things in her hands?
Oh yeah, I mean, I
I didn't hide
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I I just put it in my bag, like nonchalantly, like. So, what are you doing?
I have a party / date to go to.
You have a date? Oh,
Betsy.
with who this time? Betsy.
Yeah,
She's not trying to lure you into anything, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay. In that
Well-
regard, yes, but I mean, the last time you went on a date, it didn't
Yeah,
go very well.
true. But it's a bird-themed masquerade. So we've got this mask, and I hold the mask up and I put it over Valkyn's face. And then we've got this vest. I'm holding it up to him.
Aw.
Oh,
What do you think? Yeah?
You do
Lots of
some
people are
amazing work.
Thank you, darling.
Damn.
We need to go shopping sometime, dear.
Oh, do
Alright,
we?
don't worry,
Oh,
here
okay. For what?
No. We will find you something.
Oh, God. Okay.
Darling, we'll find you something that he's going to enjoy taking
Yeah,
off.
people to our left.
Oh, that's a thing? Okay.
Yes, that's a thing.
Valkyn's eyes get really wide, like,
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Don't worry,
But-
Valkyn. If all goes well, you'll find out tonight.
Okay then.
Well, you look smashing. I mean, this is great. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So, do you randomly just turn into an owl now, or is it like against your will? Like, where are we on that?
I'm able to choose. No, like, how much would I be able to like actually tell?
No, at this point, I feel like you would probably learn the rest of that with like a little bit of testing. But for now, you know that you can willingly transform into and out of the owl form. You don't know the limitations yet.
I just know that I can turn into an owl. Well, I don't know how many times I can do it. Only first time. Yada yada yada.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Oh, did it cut out?
No, that was probably me. I was distracted. I'm sorry.
I just know that I'm able to turn into an owl. I don't know if it's a time limited thing. I don't know how many times a day I can do it. I just know that I can.
We killed somebody.
But
And then I
Yeah.
know everything that I know when I'm still me.
interesting.
As for spell casting and things like that, I don't know if I do that.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I'm sure you'll figure that. You know what you should do is test it out. Maybe like tomorrow morning. Like, I would like to see if you can do this. That would be fantastic. Because what if you could cast spells while you're a little owl? That's so cute. Please just humor me. I've had a rough past couple days.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay, thanks. Oh, someone's here. Randy's here!
Randy!
Randy!
Huzzah!
Don't you just love that warm welcome that you receive every time you hop on?
I love it. I love it.
Hey,
Excellent.
Randy!
Hi.
All right. Well,
I'll also have probably said, have you guys seen Zel'Kaari or Malagas all day?
Oh, I have not, but I've been a little preoccupied, so...
They went out earlier. I know that. They were going to go out and eat themselves sick or something across town.
But it's 4 by now?
Well, eating can take all day.
And
Or
he's
6 or
I
something?
hope they brought me back something.
a big boy. I imagine they can take care of themselves.
What do you mean a big boy? He's as tall as I am.
There was some sarcasm, maybe a little bit of irony in there. It's okay, Valkyn. I understand you.
What's sarcasm?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Valkyn's so great. I love it.
He's not dumb. He's just new.
I'm only 4 years old.
Nice.
Exactly, darling. Exactly.
I said that like.
I mean, if there was trouble, all they had to do is mention the house, and somebody's going to come running. How much trouble can they really get into in this city that can't be fixed by dropping Tassos or Rhea's name? They'll be home when they're home.
We should go find out. I mean, when is your party again, Valkyn?
8.
Oh my God, it's 4 o'clock and you got ready already?
They've been tailoring the vest.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
imagine it'd probably be a little bit less.
Okay. Well, Valkyn, you look great. I think I'm gonna go back to the library. Maybe Malagas is there anyways, but that's where I'm headed. So if you see him, I'm not looking for him, but
All right, I'm gonna switch over to Demalagus since he's here. Yeah. That way
I survived.
2 weeks for this. So excited.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I'll reread just the little part of the opening scene that pertained to Demalagus, so we can set that scene. Right, okay, so meanwhile, somewhere, in a place set out of normal time and space, an ivory castle hovers above an endless sea of billowing clouds. Demalagus called upon an unknown power and was brought here to face the one that he summoned. So you were looking out of the balcony over the sea of clouds, and behind you, cat!
she's trying to eat your
Trying to eat my
notebook. Clem? No.
And behind you, you hear a dragon call. I get summoned here by a cat.
You will feed me and pet me forever.
That's right.
There was a door along the inner wall that had no handle or hinges or anything visible. And while you're looking out over the sea of clouds, you heard the door. And as you turn, you see a figure entering the room. This figure, well, the first thing you notice are the eyes. It's a humanoid form, but the eyes are essentially glowing points of like violet, purple, and pure white light floating within shadowy sockets. It appears to be half drow. But some of the features aren't quite right. There are ridges along the back of the ears, and there's far too much of an arch to the ear for any elf. The bone structure looks far too bulky and unrelenting to be fit elven kind. Seems to be male at first glance. His build is strong and moderately muscular. And there's a disciplined gait to his walk that reflects his martial prowess and otherwise. He has long, silky, jet black hair that is drawn into a ponytail behind his head and sways behind his middle back. His clean-shaven, chiseled jaw catches the sunlight as he turns to look directly at you. The pallor of his skin almost glows in the soft sunlight. He looks again directly at you. Welcome. You.
Well, you don't quite decide. Hello.
He kind of looks you down and back up. Thank you. Malagas. I hope you enjoy the view as he looks out of the balcony behind you, the open balcony.
Actually, it's unbelievably gorgeous. I've spent most of my life in the Underdark, and I do love the open sky.
I too know of spending too long in the darkness. It is a wonderful place to learn and thrive, but to live, no, not to live. So, when he starts kind of pacing around the room, not walking directly towards you, but just, adjusting trinkets on the shelves and sort of pulling curtains open a little more on some windows in the outer perimeter. Tell me, Malagas, what is it you seek of me?
Well, to be honest, I was about to ask you the same question. Ever since I noticed your page, it almost seems like it was fooling me around a bit. It didn't take too much brain power to know what to do with that page.
Yes, well, certainly you are amply skilled in the arcane. Page is magic to seek out those with a certain degree of talent and raw power, which it looks like you have in spades, my good man. Kind of, again, gives you the up and down as he approaches a little bit closer.
The Malagas will give him a small bow.
So, you've made it here to my home, and I do believe you mentioned being a holder of a dragon mark, yes?
Yes, I am indeed. It's on the back of my head. And I'll lift my hair.
He approaches, he's within maybe 15 feet. He walks over and sort of, steps kind of into your personal space and puts his hand around the back of your neck and kind of like tips your head almost on near his shoulder to look. Yes, interesting. And kind of flowingly lets your hair go. Well. Malagas, you may call me. And he turns around to walk a few paces away from you as he says this. Rotherkir. It's a pleasure to properly meet you. And turns back around to face you again. Crosses his arms. Malagas, I reside here most of the time these days, but rather than journey myself, I seek out those worthy of my power and the experience that is me. I share my power with those that are willing to travel and adventure and share with me their tales. Sometimes procure goods for me or something of interest. My power is great, though, and many, and he kind of leans forward a little bit, simply cannot handle it. Do you think you can handle it, Malagas?
Sorry.
I mean, you can't
got a boyfriend. I've come to learn a lot about myself recently. Things that were hidden from me in my past. And if I've proven anything over the last few months, it's that I can handle anything thrown my way.
Brute puts his hand on your shoulder and pats a few times heartily. That's a good man. Excellent, Malagas. Well, here's my offer to you. I have yet to come across a dragon mark in person. Very rare. However, pales in comparison to the strength that I can offer you, the power. I would like to offer a trade. I can retrieve the dragon mark from you so that I may study it. You will no longer have its power. However, I will offer you 2 boons in return. And should we have a fond journey together, more in the future. Have you learned what the first dragon mark does?
Let me check my notes here. I do have some notes on the dragon mark here that we found out when I was talking to Hez. Does have special powers, and I have what's known as the Mark of Passage on my head, but we did not know exactly what it did.
Ah, okay. I will tell you. I'll figure that he'll tell you here, actually. I just want to let you know so you can make an educated decision. Okay. Is this my 5e one? Okay.
Everyone gets a turn to make a deal with a powerful being.
Right? It's going right.
Well, I wasn't even allowed to choose whether or not to make some sort of pact. I was thrust upon.
Everybody planning on taking a level or 6 of Warlock, raise your hand.
Nice.
An entire party of warlocks at level 10.
Ooh, that could be
My
interesting.
goodness. All right, let's see. I think this is just going to give me the same thing. So basically, yeah, you currently have the least. There's different ranks. Let me roleplay it. Sorry. Tell me, Malagas, how much do you know of the dragon mark you hold?
No, well, I've been looking for more information on it ever since I discovered it was on me. I do know that this one is the Mark of Passage. However, there is precious little, at least in mortal libraries that I've found so far.
Yes, it only manifests in those with the bloodline of the mark. There are many families and many different marks. Finding someone that's had it, I'd say I only see it once every century or so. Your mark is the least. It has potential to grow, perhaps. Currently, if you invoke its power, you could cast a minor spell, summon a mount, perhaps. Have an expeditious retreat. That's all for now. Should it grow in power, perhaps it'll grant you access to the Dimension Door spell. Likely it will never grow to the greater rank, but if it did, it would merely give you blink or teleportation circle. Well, these are powerful spells in their own right, and the mark is nothing to be sneezed at. Here are the boons I will give you immediately if you agree to trade and spend some time with me on your journeys. I will give you the boon of notes where you remember to scroll back to your notes. Okay. First, the boon of corrosion. You will have immunity to acid damage. And you will be able to cast a wonderful spell of my own devising called Elemental Weapon. Acid type only. It's an actual regular spell. Without using a spell slot or any components whatsoever. Handy in battle for those of us that cast magics. The second boon I would be willing to give you is the boon of true sight. It's important to see all that you can see in this reality and the next. True sight allows you to see into the ethereal plane, spot hidden objects, and more. 60 feet of range. These are not small boons to Malagas. But I do long for some companionship, and carrying my page in your book means we get to share the book a little. And I travel with you via the book. We can chat. I can help you. You can help me. Perhaps you can visit me every so often here.
Well, I must say, this is quite the tempting offer of partnership. I must admit I'm very intrigued. Before I come to a decision, might I know a bit more about you?
He walks back up and puts his hand like on your shoulder and, kind of rubs a little bit. Like, to Malagas. Let's get to know one another slowly, shall we? Slowly, my good man. I've shared my name, and I don't do that often to Malagas. But you shared yours first, and I thought a sign of trust. Yes? We can get to know one another on your journeys. But if you have a question, ask. Perhaps I will answer. He kind of puts his hand like under your chin and kind of draws his hand back. Ask away, to Malagas.
I'm a mortal, and my life is short, unfortunately. My heritage allows me to live a bit longer, but I've learned that lives can end in a moment, and decisions should take no longer than 7 breaths. I've drawn 8. I agree.
A wise man. As wise as you are beautiful, and he kind of pats your side of your face a little bit. Malagas, let our journey begin together, yes? And he spreads his arms to kind of come in and give you a hug, pat you on the back.
I've literally never been hugged before.
Oh, Malagas, no!
Oh my god, you could have we each had our own
touch.
first hug. That's so sweet.
We are
God, we're so damaged.
also touch starved. Well, okay, Deena's not touch starved. But the rest of y'all are touch starved.
Right?
I was damaged until I was touched. Oh, gross. I can't. No, I'm done.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Hugged.
Awesome. He gives you, it's a hearty embrace. You can feel the musculature as he's sort of like, it's pretty snug. He seems pretty strong. All right, Malagas, you return on home, yes? And we'll talk. Take these boons with you. And he takes your head in his hands and gives you a kiss right on the lips. And, and you feel this arcane energy kind of swell, into you, and you do as you look around. It's interesting because you can see your vision is starting to shift a little bit, so you can see into like the astral plane, and everything looks fairly the same. And I guess you wouldn't really be accustomed to it yet. Have you ever used a true sight before, or used a spell or anything?
Oh, I know all about it.
No,
Randy does.
Randy. Okay, all right. But has Malagas? Like, I'm trying to figure out what he might.
I mean, I'm sure he's studied it. He's a sage and he loves spells.
Okay.
I mean, we could roll, I guess.
No, that's all right. That makes sense. With a sage background, I'd like to give extra leeway with that stuff. You would have at least studied it and had a chance to cast it. So typically, I would imagine that you would know that you can also see the true form of shapeshifters. I would imagine you'd be partly expecting to see something different, but as you look at him, he remains in this humanoid form. And he sees you sort of looking, and then the sight coming into play, and he says, yes, at some point, Malagas, I will show you my true appearance. I chose this form simply to present myself as something you are familiar with. I hope you don't mind.
No, you've chosen your form excellently. I'm sure any mortal would appreciate it.
It kind of gives you just an extra, eyebrow lift. Good. Return, Malagas, return, and we will speak soon. Take these gifts with you and think of me. He kind of takes a couple steps back, and as you do, you feel sort of draw backwards, as though a rope is pulling you back real fast. And so Zel'Kaari, you see, for you, Zel'Kaari, it's I don't know. I think time would flow pretty much the same. So I don't know, 10 minutes, we'll say, for that. What do you want to do in those 10 minutes, Zel'Kaari, after Malagas disappeared?
Where are we? Are we in the library? Where were we?
You were just in the streets of the city.
Oh, no, I thought we got back to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were back in the room with all the artifact.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Where the page was.
So there's other artifacts around me?
Yeah, they're of lesser value, or at least they weren't as potent. They all seem to be kind of mundane-ish ones. But yeah,
here's my magic dagger. Here's my magic vase.
Yeah. It's a glass case with those other items here.
She'll probably just, for the first 5 or so minutes, she'll look at all the other relics, being like, all right, does something do something? And then she'll just stand against the wall, kind of just playing with her knife, kind of sharpening it and just waiting.
Nice.
Knowing okay, he's got to show up at some point.
10 minutes goes by, and again you see out of nowhere this warbled image of parts of Malagas's clothing and hairs, and snap back into the full size Malagas. Horizontal though, Malagas, make a quick acrobatics check.
Oh, sure. My best skill, acrobatics. Yes, of course. I'm so
Planet
good.
travel. Please use Kirby.
Oh boy, this is gonna be embarrassing. That would be a mighty 6.
You were not expecting to be horizontal, and you just kind of crash into the floor. Zel'Kaari is 6 feet from you as he falls onto the floor.
Wait, he wasn't expecting to be horizontal after that kiss?
Maybe it's one last love note to Malagas. Boom, he
This is the
falls.
best night ever.
Nice.
I'm gonna assume that I
That was-
landed face first, so my butt's in the air.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right with a 6.
Zel'Kaari is
After that kiss.
Better.
She's gonna like
Good
lean a
view.
little closer and be like, "Do you need some help there? Do you want some assistance?"
Oh, sorry. I think I'm all right. The Malagas will get up and sort of look at Zel'Kaari. How long was I gone?
Probably 10 minutes tops.
Oh, good. All right. I hope you haven't gone to any trouble.
No, just kind of leaning against a wall, sharpening my blade. I thought I heard a bird, but I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I was curious if you were gonna show up, if you're gonna show up as a dead body, if you're just gonna disappear, if I had to grab the others. So, but hey, you're back.
Yes, I'm less dead than I thought I would be at first. So that's good. Wow. So I had an experience, but let's see. And he's going to look just confused.
I think it's a perfect place to take our bio break too, with what's analogous like.
Awesome.
Perfect. All right. So for those who don't know, we take a 8 to 10 minute bio break, and then we come back. I'm gonna go make some coffee, and I'm gonna try and keep it moving so we can get back to all this juicy stuff.
Malagas standing there going, "I've discovered a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I like it."
Awesome.
That was the best reference ever.
Awesome.
Thank you for
Yay,
catching
Deena. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go do that, and I will be right back. So catch you all soon.
Guys, go stretch, hydrate.
Yes, yes.
Hail, hydrate.
All right. Burn. Zel'Kaari, Kari. You know what? Do I still have that? Be right back. I don't. Slideshow. All right, Stormfall. Have Kyr's Lament imagery yet. Welcome back, Kev.
Hello.
I think I had it in here.
I'm gonna give you a magical power. Just have to kiss you right on the...
Right? Alright, that's those. I wish I had, I'm gonna have to make BRB things. I've got them for Stormfall. I don't have them for,
Yeah.
for Kyr's Lament. I need to do those.
I feel like it would be a cute thing to have.
Yeah, I've got them like, here, I'll put the Stormfall ones on. Looks like I can do that. If it's in the same thing, might as well. Alright, because they're fun, I put like wordage text into the things, and some of them are kind of silly. Alright, let me try this again.
It'd be cute if we ever had like a group image of everyone.
Oh, that would be amazing.
And be like, be right back, and like everyone's kind of like posing or something.
Oh, that's my favorite one of these. So just pretend it says Kyr's Lament instead of Stormfall, viewers.
BRB.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah, the little passed out person.
Yeah, I like that.
Neat. Spooky. Yeah, I'll get that set up this week so we can have some fun ones. Maybe I'll do intros for characters.
Oh, and I got my little dice tray.
Yes, awesome.
It came in the mail. And I got
So
my dice that you guys probably can't see, but they're really pretty.
Beautiful. Yeah, I like the gold, the inlay there for the numbers. That's awesome.
They're gorgeous. I'm just like, oh, they're so pretty.
They look so nice. Alright, let me just put this back for now. Farty fart. Come on then, Twitter.
Me every day.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'll load these emojis.
Warming up.
Thinking about it.
So, Nova, my bearded dragon, was really unsure of her new bed.
Oh no.
She started like dozing off, but she kept like waking up, like, what are you doing? And so now she's back in her home, and she's like, no, I like the bed, because she grasps with her like 2 arms. She's like, no, don't go. It's like, please. So I have like scratches.
Oh no.
It's like, no, you have to go to bed. No, Mom, no.
Sounds about accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds about accurate.
I'll love the bed, I swear I will.
Once her other stuff comes in, we're going to redecorate and hopefully find a bigger tank for her, because she needs a bigger tank.
Okay.
How big is it right now?
It's a 40-gallon, but she's almost 2 feet long.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
She needs a bigger tank, but we don't know if we're actually going to build it or if we're going to just buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's right, it doesn't have to hold water, so it's not like you have to worry about that aspect.
It just has to hold heat. That's it.
Right.
So, but she's in that like lethargic stage, so I'm not too concerned right now. I still have maybe another month or so.
Nice.
She's
Excellent.
just sleepy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and tweedly deedly deed us back and excuse me, and apparently burp. Excuse me. All right. So, yes, the Malagas is back. Meanwhile, of course, Zel'Kaari, in the process of going around town. Sorry to jump back into Malagas. Hopefully, I'm not. Yeah. No worries if you want to eat, of course, or anything. Don't feel free.
Not loud.
Okay. Zel'Kaari picked up. Do you want to describe what you had done in town, Zel'Kaari?
Yeah, so no one will see it, but it'll be on her right, like, upper thigh, kind of closer to her knee, but it's like the upper thigh. And she got a large white dahlia flower. And like really intricate. It's almost like a watercolor, kind of like how it's like done. And it's really, really intricate and gorgeous tattoo. And on the bottom of it, let me pull up my notes. Will be the name Sarhala. And then above it will be oh my god, sorry, I'm like, what is the language? What's called, like, Dragonborn or whatever. I want it in Dragonborn language. The word forever, for the equivalent.
Okay. Oh, so beautiful.
And then that's going to be what she has.
Okay. All right. You just tough it out. You're like, whatever.
Yep.
Get this done. Yeah. I really like that watercolor look to it. Sounds like nice.
I saw one the other day. Well, and I found the flower, but I can't find the tattoo I found. And I'm like, crap. I had it and I couldn't find it.
Never fails. All right. Well, tweak the Malagas' video capture here to get the whole enchilada in there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, so we're back. Let's see. So that puts us I mean, you all had been going around the city for a good part of the day. I feel like we're all wrapped up probably around that 5 o'clock time. Unless anyone has anything they want to do, I want to advance it to a little closer to 6:30. Around just a little before dinner time.
I'm good. Yeah. Dinner time.
Okay.
I probably would have also if. Oh wait, no, he wouldn't be. He'd be out and about. I'll just leave it. I'll ask for him, or asking like something Tassos about this, or I could probably mention it to Thaxl. I'll mention it.
I'm in the library.
I'll go to the library.
Okay, you see Thaxl in there.
Hi, Thaxl.
Why are you so chipper?
I need I'm chipper because I'm kind of just nervous, happy, nervous, excited for the party, but also I need should be like a letter?
A letter.
From Tassos saying that we are part of we're family friends so that I can get a discount at the magic.
Discount.
How much do you really want this letter? Let's make a deal. I will gladly get this letter for you, for sure, because we all need the discounts. If you promise to wait until you turn into your fluffy owl form again tomorrow morning, because I just really want to be there to see if this magic thing works. Like, I'm just real curious.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I will get that letter for you. You want to shake on it?
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
Excellent. Valkyn, about that time, one of the servants comes in, kind of looking down the hallways, looking around into the lab. Yes, so Valkyn, there's news on the
Yes?
party. We just received a courier from said family that's regarding the invitation. Apparently, there's been a robbery at their estate, and they're postponing the party until tomorrow evening. They need to recover things that they've lost, and apparently a lot of the food was spoiled by the thieves. They sent their... Curses.
It wasn't me, I swear.
I
did
don't
robbery.
mute anymore. I don't mute anymore.
You're
I
fine,
push
you're
to
fine.
talk now.
Okay.
Yeah, I pushed.
I didn't do the robbery, I swear.
They send their heartfelt apologies, and they're creating quite a buzz among the social circles, apparently. We've added some extra guard here, though, so no need to worry about our estate being burgled. I don't think anyone would dare anyway. But apparently it's set for tomorrow night at the same time, same location.
Okay. Was that was the courier from Betsy's house, or was it from like parties?
This was directly from the estate holding the party, sir. Yes, I believe
Okay.
you've been put on the list, so to speak.
Okay.
Thank you. Is there anything I can get you, sir, while I'm here?
I don't know. What would you even ask a courier for?
I can get you a drink, or, I mean, this is one of the servants of the house just saying that he encountered the courier. Perhaps a drink to take the edge off the saddening news.
I think I'm good.
But
Wait,
you,
is he in
ma'am-
the same room as me?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry, darling. We need to. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. It kind of gives a wink and goes off. Comes back a minute later with some a tray with a few different bottles. There's some scotch, some whiskey, some bourbon, some cognac, and the glasses, the aerating glasses, and a bowl of those ice bits to put in there. At your leisure, of course. Sets it down on the serving tray.
Thank
there.
you. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. I'm going to pick out, I'll do bourbon and kind of close my eyes and kind of like, okay, this is the one.
Ooh,
And I pour a little bit for Valkyn. I'm like,
nice. It's the cognac.
I'm like, here, just, you don't have to get crazy. Just take a drink with me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry I fell through for tonight. But at least you get to go tomorrow.
Yeah. This kind of robbery seems a little bit odd, but
I mean, I think it's an excuse, but
hmm.
I see the bad in everything, so don't. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Okay, to enjoy your drink. Dinner bell is rung. Ding, 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 ding. Out in the dinner room. Dining room, rather. And you'll be able to enjoy a full meal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the summon us?
Wait, what time is it at this time?
This is around 7 now. This is about dinner time.
Okay. Before that, I just wanted to go off to like one of the side rooms and send a message or use sending spell. Send a message to Betsy.
Okay.
Hey Betsy, it's Valkyn. I was just checking in with you to see if the party is really canceled. Because I got a message that it was.
Okay.
Replied to the message. I believe that was less than 25.
Well, that skates under, I think. Just under.
You can reply to this message.
It doesn't take too long for you to hear the message back in your head. Yes, Valkyn, I'm so sorry. Thankfully, we'll have tomorrow night. Be careful with thieves in the city. Brazen enough to steal from the families. See you tomorrow.
With that, I'll go to dinner.
Okay.
I was just making sure that it's like, oh, we're gonna go and lie to you, so then Betsy gets angry at you. Why weren't you there, Valkyn?
Yeah, right. No. Awesome.
Is Thaxl going to be at the dinner as well?
Oh yeah. As you
Okay.
head out, he's already he's sitting down, sort of like rubbing his neck, like he's been running around trying to get everything done.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so hearing this lovely dinner bell, I'm gonna head towards the dining room or whatever, and I see, I go to Tastos, and since he's like doing that, so I'll just kind of like, I'll rub his neck.
Oh,
Like-
it's like, oh. He's
Yeah,
loud.
do you have to have that dinner bell? Like, I don't understand.
Oh,
I don't understand what this is.
that's
But that's
just-
not important right now.
all right. Whatever you say. He's just kind of leaning into your neck rub, like, oh,
I need a favor.
whatever you
It's-
need,
it's-
hon.
Oh, perfect. Good. So, you know my friend Valkyn, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Bird.
yeah.
Yeah, Albert.
With
Yeah.
the eyes there, yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all have like a pass, or can you like draw up a letter or something that can help him when he's going to these shops to like get a discount on some things?
Certainly. I mean, you can go with me, or I can just whip up a letter, no problem. Give him my stamp.
Oh no, I can go with you. I don't know where we're going, but we can go.
Oof. You know I'll follow wherever you lead, dear.
You're the one that's writing the letter. I don't know where I'm going.
So he asks, one of the servants for some quill and some paper, and jots it up and just thanks you profusely for the neck rub. He's like, "Oh, you have magic hands, if I haven't said it already."
I mean, I know, and I do produce flame, just like little.
He laughs like super hard at that. He appreciates Cordy, like the jokes like that. It's like. Finishes the letter and folds it up, puts a stamp on it and folds it up neatly. And I imagine Valkyn's probably arrived since it's dinner time.
Yeah, but I don't want him to give it to
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he kind of looks over at Valkyn, looks up at you, and sees that you want it. There you are, dear.
Thank you so kindly. You're so sweet. I just like tuck it into. No, I don't have. I don't wear anything. Put it in like my bag.
Okay.
I'm a lizard. I don't wear clothes.
Nice. All right.
It's in something. It's in my bag.
Sweet. Okay, and he pulls out a seat. You feeling hungry at all?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I need all the energy I can muster for later.
Yeah. Let's make sure we got seconds in the kitchen. This is the servants. Everyone piles in. Please, pull up a seat. Let's dine. Wine and dine tonight, folks. And plenty of drinks of whatever variety y'all want. Plenty of food. He gets up to pull out the seat for Thaxl and then go around for Zel'Kaari and Deena. And, it's just like, obviously, he's like, whatever. For Malagas and Valkyn. Tassos. But he greets everyone, very much including Valkyn and Malagas, warmly as they reach the room, and tries to be a solid host for everybody. If any of y'all have anything you want to do tonight, then of course that is a-okay. Otherwise, I'm going to advance to the morning just to keep things moving along for all of you.
Advancing the morning is fine, but Deena after dinner will drink. She's going to go find some place to go.
Oh, okay.
Drink.
I'm going to act passive. He knows of anybody that would be bold enough to rob one of the families.
I can't say that I do. No one in this town's got to be someone passing through. Word is they broke in over there and smashed up the kitchen looking for goods. They lost most of
That's an odd place.
I think that's where they gained entry, if I had to take a stab at it. They don't have the best security over there, but likely came in with some of the staff catering the event. Pawed their way through the kitchen and through a couple back rooms and upstairs, and got away with a decent bit before fleeing. Yeah, definitely no one from this town. They must not know much about us.
Yes. Yeah. Deena's actually, she's gonna go out. She'll see. Who knows? Maybe she'll overhear something, but she's just gonna go out, drink, and have a good time.
Neat. Okay. Make a. Oh, good. I don't even know what that would be. Either investigation or perception, in case you're keeping your. If you're going out on the town, just to If you want to see if you overhear anything. Or...
Investigation. Yeah, investigation's better, so let's try that.
Okay.
Nope. She's having too much fun drinking.
Nice. There is fun to be... I completely blanked. So we'll make it happen now. Instead, you were going to get contact at the house earlier, so my bad. But as you're out, going around from place to place, inevitably, there is a particular individual that's on the lookout for you. And as you're drinking in a particular bar, Thud attempts to be as quiet as he can for the massive half-orc he is. And sneak up behind you.
It's all right, she likes him loud.
Nice. It just kind of puts his hands, I'd say on your shoulders, but like only half of them is on your shoulders. And it just kind of rests down and,
just kind of...
Guess who?
Hi, baby. What's he doing?
Hey, little thing.
And then she takes his hands and pulls him down just a little further.
Nice. Nice. He's right there. Awesome. Oh, boy, I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you too. Did you have fun while I was gone?
There was some fun to be had. Yeah.
Ooh, anybody I know?
Well, I managed to procure some goods. There's just something about outwitting people that can be fun, thrilling.
Indeed. Very much. We have a lot to not talk about.
You're straight to my heart. He pulls up a seat and sits like half on it.
Yep. And we'll just fade to black, and she will be walking in sometime around sunrise.
Okay. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so everyone else is able to, have a pretty good night's sleep. Zel'Kaari tattoo pain isn't really hurting you because you're a tiefling, and you're like, pain tolerance.
Whatever.
Yeah. Thaxl, of course, and Tassos dive into their evening of exploratory fun. And continue to, enjoy that for however long.
All night.
Nice.
No.
Awesome. Well into the
She
night.
still needs to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta recover my spells. So you're all, everyone's able to go to bed at some point there. Probably around sunup, just before Deena's coming in. Maybe it's like 6 o'clock or so. There's a knock at Thaxl and Tassos' bedroom door. Tassos! And he's sort of like he's sore. He's what is it? There's family news. Urgent family business. And he looks over at you. You mind if I just let them in here? You want me to get up?
I throw the sheets over my head.
Nice.
I'm incoherent right now.
He'll probably take, he'll want to make sure you're as taken care of as he can provide. So he'll get up and shuffle over to the door, put some boxer briefs on or whatever, and head over there, or whatever, this world's equivalent of boxer briefs would be, and heads up to the door. Opens it up. Oh, Vera. Well, what is the new? Come in, but keep your voice down, please. And they sit down at one of the tables, sort of near the door, so you can probably overhear if you wanted to eavesdrop.
Oh, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
She proceeds to tell Tassos about a break-in at the store. that occurred late last night, almost early morning. There was a death. One of his people, while just, a guard that worked there, she was killed. And you can hear Tassos getting agitated at first with the break-in, and then royally, just pissed and hurt and upset that one of his people has been killed over this. And you hear his chair across the wooden floors. He stands up and is sort of starting to pace back and forth, talking to Vera. And she continues to say, "We don't know everything that was stolen yet, but we're notifying the rest of her family, and we thought to come directly to you." And he starts, barking out orders. You need to round up, so-and-so, 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 and get them here, there. Very, very on point with his critical thinking skills and getting everyone out where they need to go. And he dismisses Vera to go do that and sort of heavily and quickly marches back around the bedroom. Sits down on his side of the bed and starts putting some clothes on. Hun, I'm sorry, but we have a bit of an issue here.
I've heard.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. You know what? I need to go out here and tackle this, but I don't like asking, but I know how incredibly strong you are and what a great tracker you are. I'm wondering if I might be able to enlist you and your friends with pay to cover your friends and you and anything you need. Maybe track down these people before they run out of town. I want to add to that tally. I've got 7 people in total now for your friend Deena. Reports say there's 2 people involved in this. I can add another 2 if you all wouldn't mind. What do you say? Maybe tracking them down, giving it a whirl. Well, I'll shut down this town. Make sure they can't get anywhere.
It's like music to my ears. Like, yes, of course.
Thank you, dear. I knew.
Okay.
Oof.
Let me ask.
Yeah.
Do I have to bring them in Oh, I do have to bring them in alive. Dang it.
You know what?
That's okay.
I will gladly round up another 2 folks if something ends up happening. I want them to face your fury. Good. Absolutely.
All right. You got it.
Nothing make me feel better than knowing the last thing they saw was you and your wrath.
Ooh, perfect. Good.
Thank you. Finishes buttoning up his shirt.
He does the sweetest things.
Nice. I'm gonna get to work shutting this town down and see if I can round up the rest of your friends, have the servants round them up, wake them up and all, and see if they're up for I'll have them all go to the dining room there, see if we can all get this underway. I'll pay for the short notice and the prompt work if you're all up for it.
Oh, I'm sure we all are. I'll go find my friends and yeah.
He leans back in the bed and turns over to you. You are just the best. And mwah.
I know.
And he heads off, gets his holster on, and I don't think he's worn his pistols yet, but he has a 2-holster pistol set that he's putting on. Like, he means business. He's got a really fierce look in his eye, and he's ready to, as he puts his cowboy hat on, to head out.
Oh man, I'm gonna remember this for later. Don't change later. Thanks. Okay.
Tips his hat, hoists the belt a little bit, fixes his guns, and walks out all extra. Just for you.
That cowboy standoff music plays.
Yeah.
There's just something about the way a man looks, a pair of tight-fitting cowboy boots, walking away from you.
Nice.
As out of character as someone from the South. Whew.
Yeah. Testify.
Awesome. Oh, sweet. All right.
I'm gonna go find Deena first. I think that's what I would do. Yeah, Thaxl would do. Not me. Thaxl would do.
Okay. Servants will get everyone else up. You make a beeline right to Deena.
Is she? Are you back in your room yet, or?
Oh, you'd probably be right.
You would probably meet me in the hallway coming in, walking through the hallway on my way to my room.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect. Deena,
Yes, darling.
you are up super early.
I was up super late.
We need story time later. But unfortunately, there was a break-in at the store, at Tasso's store.
What?
And yeah, I think I overheard one of the guards was killed, and he had some things stolen, and he's asked if we can try to hunt these thieves down.
My pleasure. I mean,
Yeah,
the flames in her eyes are already going.
I figured you'd be in. He said he would pay for our troubles, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure we can trade in services, or if any of them happen to be still breathing when we find them, we'll toss them in with the others.
He offered to put them in the. I think there's only 2 that we're looking for.
Okay.
He offered to put them in the pool of your little collectibles.
If they
bring to-
survive to that, sure.
He said I didn't have to save one.
We'll see what happens. Either way, it's fine by me.
If I can kill one, that would be great.
Oh, of course.
Just saying. Because I didn't get to kill Reginald, and I feel really bad about
I
that.
know, and I do too. And you've just been so generous with that. I really appreciate it.
I really have.
You have. I have never had a gift like that before. It just. And she kind of hugs Thaxl a little bit.
I'm not used to this.
I know, me neither.
Is it weird to
Kinda nice.
feel like safe? Is this a safe feeling? I don't know.
So, yeah, I think so. Let's go find the fuckers.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, we need let's gather up the rest of them, because I'm pretty sure. I hope Valkyn's not a bird yet, because I mean like an owl, like the cute little, like my pet, my pet owl.
Yeah, Georgie.
Georgie, yes.
Yes.
He better not be Georgie. I have plans.
Well, I mean, if he is Georgie, we can send him ahead to fly over and look.
Yeah, but I had this thing made for him, and I pull out the.
Oh, those
The
are
justice or
so
whatever.
nice.
Isn't this cool? Like,
It's very cool.
I'm so excited to use
If you get
it.
if you get the loop bigger, we'll talk later.
Okay, good. Do we want to go just to the dining room, or
Unless
up?
anyone says. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, breakfast is what? Soon?
I'm never up this early. I don't know.
I'm gonna look around for a servant or a bell pull or something.
You could probably end up waking up, and you could probably wake us up.
I would love to go wake up somebody.
Go for it.
Okay, let's go do that.
Okay. Who do you want?
I'll take the.
I want to go wake up to Malagas.
Oh, you want to? Okay, we'll go together.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
I love this. Okay, so we're gonna head to Malagas' room.
Did it just?
How should we do this?
Bam,
Like,
bam.
yeah, we're just gonna
Or you're not going to break in the room
Malagas.
and jump on the bed?
Retcon.
Okay, yes.
We bang.
Because I mean, Deena's still dressed for having gone out, so sure.
Yeah, just it's a courtesy knock. So you knock. You left the door open. Unlocked. I'm just gonna run in. Demologist! Hop on the
They're
bed.
just gonna jump into the bed.
You fly like 2 feet up in the air and about this really fluffy bed. Boom! You're horizontal again.
I want to be like, I landed where, I was going to say something that would sound really bad.
Nice.
I'm over him.
Mhm.
But like, I'm still standing. But
Nice.
I was going to say straddle, but I'm standing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're standing astride.
We got two.
Standing
Yes!
astride.
Yes, standing astride. Hey, Malagas. Good morning.
It's a tape
Are you
hitting your
awake?
feet.
It's
Oh,
practically
God,
purring
what-
in your ear. Tina's practically
What are
purring
you
in your ear
doing?
with fingernails.
Is there an emergency? Is something on fire?
Actually,
Yes!
yes, darling, there is no emergency. We're going to go kill some people.
yes.
Wanna
No,
tell?
really?
Yes.
Would you like to join?
Oh,
Absolutely.
look, that got him excited.
You see, this is why I wanted to make a grand entrance.
Of
God.
course.
Hmm.
Coffee and breakfast first. Come on.
Yes,
And
indeed.
we'll just rip back the covers and get out of bed.
Yep, hurry up. I hope you're clothed in some way.
He is
Now,
excited.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Sorry.
Zena's just going to stand there for a minute and she's just going to take full stock.
Roll for Dick's eyes.
Nice.
I do have a 15 charisma. Yeah.
Oh, look, the drow blushes.
Awesome.
Half drow, excuse me.
I was going to make a joke, and then I'm like, no.
Do it.
No, it's, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Nice.
Hurry up, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
The excited Malagas springs up out of bed.
Excited?
They said he was
Well,
excited.
this
so-
morning.
Right? Yeah.
He got his first kiss yesterday.
Nice. Oh, awesome. All right, off to. Well, I'll say that probably in the meantime, servant would have knocked on Zel'Kaari and Valkyn's doors and just. There's a bit of an emergency call to the dining room from your fellow adventurers.
Okay.
We apologize for the early hour, but please, with all haste.
Zel'Kaari, I was just being, thank you, my dear, and just kind of nicely nod and just start getting dressed and
Okay.
doing her thing.
Nice. You all ultimately end up in the dining room. There's some staff trying to quickly prepare some food as all this is going on for not only the staff but also mainly for all of you, as you're the priority. But you all sit down at the table, and then I'll let you take it away from there.
All right.
Unless you
Well,
want
is
to.
Tasso still here, or did he go?
He left to start getting
Okay.
things in order.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, we got people.
All right. So, do we want to head to the store first, or do we just want to? I don't want to split. But
What are you talking about?
oh,
The store
that's
was
right.
robbed last night.
Did y'all not hear? Were y'all not informed?
No.
Damn
No.
it.
We just were told it was an emergency.
All right. Well, we were rudely awakened this morning. Apparently, somebody broke into Tasso's store.
Hmm.
They killed, like, there was a guard that was murdered. Some things were stolen. Tasso's is not happy right now and asked if we could go find these thieves and deal with them. And by deal with them, I mean, if we could maybe keep one alive, that'd be cool. But I want to kill one.
Do
But
we
this
know
is to help.
anything about the thieves?
That there's two.
He probably would have mentioned that to stop by the store to see if there's any clues or anything. Since it just happened, there might be some info there.
I think I remember vaguely that we're supposed to go to the store.
Does Zel'Kaari know about the other break-in, or no?
Ooh, I don't know. You were around in the evening, right? So
Yeah,
I
you
would
were at
think
dinner,
so.
so you would have heard.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then, like encouraged to basically like, we should also check out the original break-in afterwards, depending on which one you want to go first, and see if they left any clues there.
Well, I'm
If they
sure
may have
Tassos will have
been-
that information on that.
Wait, there was another one?
The one last night at the
The
house.
one that interrupted my party.
I'm sorry. I've had a really long night. It took me a minute. Yes, I understand. I got it.
Sure,
Yeah,
you had a long night.
Would you like me to go into detail, Valkyn?
No.
Okay,
No.
I thought so. Well, maybe we could head over to that house after, but
That's not priority. I wouldn't think it should be.
Well, I'm sure
Whatever.
Tassos. Yeah, I'm sure Tassos will have some information on that as well. But I mean, we can always check. It doesn't hurt.
I mean, I'd be happy to head over there. But my main priority is making sure that we get at least these thieves taken care of first. So if y'all are down for some action and killing somebody,
Always. Give me 5 seconds to go dress because she's guzzling a cup of coffee. She's going to go change clothes and then she'll be right back.
Okay. Y'all get set and ready and grab a bite, on your way out, and off to the store you go then.
Yeah. I had remembered my skills, and then I have a City of Secrets where I can travel between any two locations in the city twice as fast.
Okay, right.
So I'm not sure if I'm able to go and bring others along with me, or if that's just a thing.
I mean, if you're guiding them and there's nothing
Yeah.
slowing them down, well, let's take a left here. We can cut through, and that should shave some time off. And you kind of do that a few times as you quickly approach. Actually, it'll affect some things. So you quickly approach the building, thanks to that feature. And you can see as you approach, there's a number of people around the back, a number of the workers around the back. The front door is open, but has two guards in front. You can spot a couple other guards in the back amongst the other people that seem to be looking over something in the back. Actually, from the way you'd be approaching, you can probably see a window smashed out in the back. Yeah.
Can I start looking around the building for any types of footprints or anything like that?
Ooh, yeah, make a investigation check if you want to just look in general, but if you're looking for footprints first, I would say survival for the footprints.
Yeah, footprints
I'm
first.
proficient in survival. Cough, cough.
That's it.
Same.
Me too. Oh, that's a 21.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Okay.
You don't need me.
Yes, you do, darling.
Let's see. While it is a little difficult to track here, given that there isn't too much in the way of greenery or grass or dirt, except for on the compound, you still do see clear tracks coming out of the out of the window. As well as possibly, it looks like they walked around outside the window initially, went in, and then came out the same way. You see some glass knocked in the building. I mean, if you're up close looking at it, then you can see some glass knocked in. You also see some more glass knocked out, like they left in a hurry, back through the window. But once it hits the cobblestone streets, it disappears. So you have a rough idea. It looks like the tracks were headed directly east from here. You're sort of in the center of town, a little bit to the west. And directly east is the direction they were heading, at least until they hit the cobblestone.
What's
All right.
east?
Okay. looking at the tracks, what can I gauge as far as size goes? Do I see just boot prints, or am I looking for somebody big, somebody small, like a gnome halfling or humanoid?
They would appear to be medium-sized humanoids. One has slightly larger feet and a bit of a heavier gait than the other. So maybe male and a female, or maybe just a smaller, one's a bit lighter weight than the other.
All right.
One of the guards. You, Tassos told us to expect you.
Yes.
Would you like to come inside and have a look around as well? Let us know whatever you need.
Certainly. And I'll relay the information quietly to the rest of the group about the tracks, and then when I see Tassos, I'll tell him as well quietly. We don't know if this was an inside job or not.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask one of the guards, was anyone else on duty besides the one guard that was killed? Or
truthfully, simply the threat of what would happen is enough of a deterrent. This was a finely trained and decorated veteran of the family that was on guard here. It's a changing of the shifts. There were 2 guards that had left. She arrived a bit early and relieved them. There were another 2 guards that arrived perhaps 15 minutes after she usually does. She's early for her shift, typically. 15-minute window for this to take place.
How was she killed?
He kind of, hangs his head. We haven't cleared the body yet, if you'd like to take a look. It's a bit gruesome if you're not accustomed to death.
Can I do a medicine check?
That's adorable.
oh look,
Nice.
Yeah. Aren't you sweet?
make a con save.
He guides you all into the building and
Cut in half.
up to the 2nd floor and into one of the back storage rooms, and where you find the body of this woman, that human woman, maybe mid-30s. Excuse me. And you see throat slit along the side here, right along the jugular on the side. But there are also 2 stab wounds, dagger-like, if you had to guess. I feel like you all would be fairly familiar with these kind of wounds. Through the torso. So not like professional. Like the one up here is actually across the whole neck and finally nicks the jugular. The 2 in the torso are just like, they didn't hit anything vital. It was more like a frantic stab. So
Does the one in the neck look like it was also done by a blade, or does it look like it was a claw that ripped?
it looks like it was done by some sort of irregular blade. Something sharp-ish, but maybe not, a full-on weapon.
Okay.
The way like a letter opener could be used as a weapon, but something a little
Right.
sharper than that,
So it doesn't necessarily look professional. It just kind of looks more frantic.
Yeah, like there's some know-how, but also mixed with like maybe one of them knew a little better than the other, but neither one is.
One of them surprised her. They took 2 stabs. The other came up behind her and tried to. But they don't take good care of their weapons. That's obvious.
The guard tells you, or a different guard is up here, sort of cataloging, and he lets you know, where are we here? Here's what was taken. We finished our inventory back here, and there's a high-fashion leather cloak, a diamond rose-shaped brooch, and 2 ornamental daggers. Nothing worth too much. Considering what else is in the shop here, but they're awful sparkly. Maybe to an untrained eye, these might have looked worth a lot more
Yes.
than there were.
So we're dealing with they're thieves that don't
Dealing with idiots is what we're dealing
Yes.
with. We're dealing with people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't know what they're after. They're targets of opportunity.
But why would you go and target like the elite people in a town full of mafia family?
Because they're not from here and they're stupid.
They may
Yeah.
not know who this family is, or how well known, or how well protected they normally are.
They're not from here and they're stupid. I mean, you could spend, anyone spending a day in this town will know by the end of that day who runs this town, who owns this town, and who you don't touch. These people came in, hit a house, stayed long enough to hit this store.
Whenabouts was this break-in?
Couldn't happen longer than a half hour ago. Maybe 40 minutes.
Was that? Wow. Okay.
Oh wow! So it was basically
Like this is fresh.
Yeah, indeed.
oh,
They went.
yeah.
They went east, by the way.
Oh,
Well, what's
you
east?
write
Due
that down.
east.
You go let Tassos
Yep.
know. He tells
All
all
right.
the people. If Deena, Zel'Kaari, and Thaxl would roll investigation checks, since you three have sort of been looking around, and Valkyn and Malagas, if you two wouldn't mind rolling perception checks to see, what you spot as you're taking all this in.
Nope.
17.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Hold on. Do I add anything to that?
Yeah. Let's see what
What
you've
is it?
got.
Where is it?
Zel'Kaari.
Where is it?
Investigation.
I have a +2.
Okay. All right. So 2 17s.
Yeah, so 2 17s.
Okay.
12.
12. All right. And Malagas?
14.
Okay. So Deena and Zel'Kaari, Zel'Kaari, of course, you were going down to do that medicine check, which I just figured was a success. But as you're down there investigating, at the same time, Deena spots where some of these items on the shelves have been broken and knocked over and such. You see just under one of the legs of the that support the different shelves on the side here. Something catches your eye, a little cardboard square of some sort. Bright red.
I very carefully pick it up. My nails.
Ah, neat. This is a, where are we? Book of Matches from the Wayfarer's Respite, which is an inn in town. One of the guards looks over. What on earth? Those must have been the thieves, because we don't allow anything like that in here. There's too much that can just go up in flames in here.
Right. I think it's time we go to the Wayfarers. It's the Wayfarers Inn wouldn't happen to be due of here, would it?
Oh yeah, it's on the east side of town.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go report back to Tassos. Let him know.
Yes. Let him know that we're on our way to the Wayfarers Inn.
Will do. And he shuffles off to go do that.
And I'll let the rest of the group go. I mean,
And
you gotta
I'll
go
go and give everybody a shortcut.
Nice. All right. You hustle
Before
down.
we leave.
Oh yeah, good.
Sorry, before we leave, Zel'Kaari's just kind of gonna do like a peace sign over the dead woman's face, and then she definitely looks more stern, she's kind of annoyed, she's like, really, this is fucking petty as shit, this isn't cool, so she's ready, she's ready to go.
Okay.
Oh. Did me and Malagas notice anything with that perception thing,
No,
or
just what you would expect in the room, some stuff knocked over and everything.
Yeah.
It was that item was the only thing out of place, and it was kind of tucked underneath a thing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yay. Okay, so as you all meet back up to share this information, you head down the stairs and out that back door and start hustling east through town. And there's some hustle from other people. No one's going over there. Everyone's shutting down the town. Tassel says, the different exits of town getting shut down, and there's guards, armed guards, kind of going through the streets. He's called upon the other families to have people out there. And I say guards, but it's like they're mafia, like ruffians and brigands and stuff, that part of organized crime, monitoring the streets here. But you all know where you're headed. You fire over thanks to Valkyn, giving the shortcuts. You arrive at the Wayfarer's Respite. And there isn't anything too big going on here. There's aren't any guards in this area. This is sort of on the east side. You have to go over a number of bridges, cross those man-made canals and such to get here. Tassos has been made aware, so likely you would expect something soon. Are you all going to head inside, or what would you like to do? You've approached the building. Okay.
I'm going to go.
Can I?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, why don't I go in and see what I can find
make
out.
a perception check first. Like that was my first
Oh.
Yep.
Be cautious.
Yeah. I wanted to go around and see how many exits are around the back of the inn.
Deena's just going to walk in.
Like, yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Yeah, Deena's
Me and Malagas can go out back and kind of circle.
Deena's was going to walk in and say that she was looking for some friends of hers.
Okay.
Perception.
All right. And Valkyn?
I was going to go in and kind of discreetly ask if there had been one of the person at the front desk, if 2 people had checked in recently that seemed to be out of towner.
Okay.
Unsavory sort.
All right.
If they don't give me
Unsavory sort.
Yeah. So first would be Thaxl, if you can make a perception check as you start peering through some of the windows, to look around. Malagas and Zel'Kaari. I'm not going to make you roll an investigation check because all you have to do is walk around the perimeter.
The doors are hidden.
Yeah. You see a number of windows. So there's a small door in the front of this building. And then along the left-hand side, that is an alleyway, like a 10-foot wide alleyway that abuts another building and block of buildings. There is another large door that seems to be for receiving goods and such. That's it. It's a 2-story building. Deena, do you want to ask patrons about when you go in, or do you want to ask the bartender?
She's gonna walk in and she's kind of scanning to see who's down for breakfast, to see if there's anybody that matches the description or looks like they look rushed or hurried.
Okay.
And then if she doesn't see anybody who immediately catches her attention there, then she'll go to the bartender or one of the serving girls and say, I was supposed to meet with some friends here for breakfast. We missed our meetup over on the other side of town. They probably just came in maybe at the most an hour ago. Man, tall, heavy set, maybe, female with him. Does that sound familiar? Did they come in?
Go ahead and make a perception check first if you want to see what you spot down there. Thaxl, what was your perception?
17.
Ooh, nice. You scan through the window. What was yours, Deena? And I can let you know.
7.
Okay.
Ooh.
You both, as you're both sort of looking, covering the same area, you spot there's a handful of people down here. Probably about 4 or 5 people currently that you spot as you look around. You see 5, Thaxl, as you're peering through the windows. Just having their breakfast. No one that fits what you're expecting or what you're looking for, or anyone that looks, worried or in a rush. And Valkyn, are you going straight up and asking as well the bartender,
yes.
or are you going to scan?
I'm asking would be an inn, so I guess whoever checks in people.
Okay.
Innkeep.
All right.
Yeah.
So you and Deena are sort of heading over together.
Yeah, Deena would be heading over towards the bar, the food area,
Okay.
the tavern side of the inn.
Okay. You see a server Valkyn that would likely be someone that would, point you in the right direction or help you with that kind of thing. So, then you head over there. Valkyn, you head over to the server. So just to go back around as you guys are all doing that, Thaxl, what do you want to do now?
I think I want to drop into a direwolf form because my senses would be just a little enhanced with my smell and my hearing. So I think, why not? Why the hell not? I haven't transformed in a while.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of start leaning forward in your lizard folk form and just shift out in this giant direwolf. Zel'Kaari and Malagas?
Sorry, I was yawning.
No problem.
I guess she's just gonna look at Malagas and kind of be like, all right, so there's 2 exits, you said, in the back, kind of. There's one with the alleyway and one.
And then a double on the side. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then there's like scattering of windows, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to place a trap for the one in the alleyway, just in case? And then we can both keep watch on this back door? Malagas?
What sort of trap do you think we should use?
Oh, let me check
and
my
I'm going to cast
inventory
mage
real
armor.
Let me check my...
Okay.
Oh.
You can actually
And
cast that on yourself too, and the thing it'll apply it to your AC.
It's like I have a hunting trap, and I'm assuming that's for like animals, and I'm not.
Do that.
It's not gonna really help.
Oh yeah, it will. That'll work.
Figure like a bear
Well,
trap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm definitely setting that up.
Okay.
I'm setting that up, and then I'm gonna brush some like leaves over it to make it look a little like
Put
not
some
too
rubbish
obvious,
from the
but, you know.
streets on it.
A little bit of garbage. Find a puddle right there. Make a little puddle
Yeah.
right there.
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yep.
I
Yep.
can
She's
picture
gonna.
Zel'Kaari pulling this out of her bag. So maybe we'll set a trap with a big smile on her face. Like,
Okay, I'm starting to like this girl.
amazing. Okay, so you set the trap. Do you want to go inside or to the front door? Is this one in the front door? You're in the alleyway, and then there's the front door. Those are the only 2.
Well, they're up front, aren't they? Or no, they're
inside.
So they wouldn't see. Would Thaxl see the front door, or no? Is she more to the side?
I don't know, Thaxl, were you heading in after you shifted?
Well, I did the perception check. Was that outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looking in. I think I would have followed Deena in and then shifted.
Okay.
I think that's, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Malagas then and ask him if he wants to stay here or if he wants to split up, and I'll go up front, or if we both should go in, but go in like the back.
I think we should actually. I'm best at range. So if I can have a clear view of the exits here, but I'd like us to stay close together just in case they rush.
Okay, so why don't we stay back and kind of make ourselves disappear a little bit into the shadows,
Yes,
and we can
exactly.
keep an eye.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, she's just like super happy, hoping someone falls into that trap. She's just
amazing.
like,
Deena, as you're asking this
very
bartender, they're
Yeah, and she's obviously doing the whole. Yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting some friends.
he's a little, scared at the direwolf, turning into the direwolf behind you, like walking up next. And
They have unusual taste.
yes, well, yeah, there are a couple of folks. They went up to their room maybe like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, 20.
Oh, what room was that, dude?
Oh well, that's them. And from down the stairs, which is near the top, just to the left of this bar. So I share this image out. Bam! You see the 2 people come down the stairs.
That is big image.
Male and female. Yeah, sorry, might have to resize it a bit.
It's perfect.
Yep.
All right, let me put you all in where you are. So let's see, you're actually in direwolf form, Thaxl. So I'm just going to yoink this one out of here. All right, so direwolf, you're... Oh, no.
I was like,
That's a very.
it's so cute and tiny.
She's a toy direwolf. They're all the rage now. Only like
Valkyn,
15,000 gold.
Nice.
More.
Zel'Kaari. I'm gonna put you like on the doorway because I don't have an outside Zel'Kaari.
Okay.
Into Malagas, but you're just outside this door. I think that's everyone. So are you keeping? All right, so are you looking in through the windows, Zel'Kaari, into Malagas as she faded?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on things.
Make a perception check, Zel'Kaari, into Malagas to see, because the further you back up, the smaller your view is through the window.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull my thing up.
And they're like laughing and coming down and like, yeah, and
So
Do they
where are
match
they
the
at?
description?
they do. Not only that, but the woman is wearing a very fine leather cloak. The man has
17.
these two. Oh, nice. Okay, two daggers, clearly ornamental, tucked into his side, and you don't see the diamond brooch, but I mean, they're wearing two of the items that were stolen.
Do they
I would
look like?
like to cast Chill Touch on the man.
Okay. All right. Yep. Absolutely. As you have a round of surprise.
Wait, so where's this staircase?
Well, it's not actually on the map. It's just the left of the
Oh.
thing, and I'm gonna just
Oh,
pop this person here, so you can see. He's just come down. The stairway's just north here. The woman's almost in sight. She's just at the bottom of the stairs.
So I have advantage on this since he's surprised, correct?
And we just changed something so you can see the woman. You do, yes. Well, surprise just lets you have. It doesn't give advantage, I think, is what we ended up on.
It does not, or does?
It doesn't, I don't believe. It just lets
Okay.
you have like a free
Okay.
attack before initiative.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
All right. This asshole.
Nice.
He's going to take 9 necrotic of damage, and he cannot regain hit points until the end of my next turn.
Excellent. Anyone else inside? So that would be Thaxl and Valkyn. You
Yeah.
also have a surprise round as you're.
I was gonna say because I'm near Deena,
Mm-hmm.
so I would like to run up and fight him because I am very upset.
You just start bounding past Deena, knocking over a couple chairs, and
There's
Yes.
this skeletal hand that kind of looks almost like a bat wing or dragon wing, just clinging to him.
Nice. Amazing.
I don't see how long I think I have like no, maybe it's only 30. Is it 30 or 40? Hold on.
What's that?
Sorry, my movement. I'm looking.
Oh yeah, why does it say speed 0?
I have a 50 foot. Okay, that's what I thought.
Let me fix that.
Quick.
Alright, speed 50. There you go.
Yay. Okay, so I will move.
Let me zoom in for viewers here.
I can't tell. That would be about 50, right? Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you could get right in front of him.
Okay. I do that.
Okay.
And I bite. Probably the man
Okay.
because he came down first.
All right.
Fuck.
He's wearing some metal armor, some heavyish armor. Is carrying a sheathed large sword. She's wearing like more cloth type armor with that leather cloak on.
Oh. So are they both down?
They're both down. Can't be next to one another.
Oh, okay, okay. Well.
Wait, so one of them was grasped and the other one had what happen?
No, they're both walking down the stairs. They're both down for the stairs already.
Oh.
I think let me try for the girl then, since Deena hit the guy. Does a 12 hit?
A 12
I rolled
just
super low.
hits.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so that is okay. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
If she is close to dying, I don't want to kill her yet.
Okay. No, she still looks pretty healthy.
Okay, good. You also need to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
One was
Please.
inside the building.
Oh, she got a 20. Oh, that was a 19. She has a -1.
Not cool.
You
Okay,
gotta-
well she's not strong. I bit her arm.
Nice. She goes to defend herself. You bite her arm, and as your teeth sink into part of her arm, a couple of the back teeth clink on a bracer. She has a bracer on both arms, and as you do, you see it a flash of light coat her in this like mostly see-through golden aura. Real quick, comes over her body from the bracers. Ooh. Oh, Malagas, what was your perception check as you were looking in the window? Do you recall?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I rolled a 16, so that gives me a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. All right. So I'm keeping that in mind for Zel'Kaari and Malagas. Valkyn, is there anything you want to do while you're in here?
I'd fly within. So yeah.
19, 20, 25, 30.
Well, I can fly. I can fly. Or do I have enough room to fly?
Probably not all the way over unless you dash. What's your speed? What's your flying speed? 50
Well, the only thing I want to do is, the one thing I want to cast is range. I don't have to move.
Oh, okay. You're about 80. You're 90 feet from Pierre.
I'll go for the girl.
Okay.
I don't know how. Do these chairs count as like blocking, or is it just a
Nope,
chair?
you're good.
Okay. And then I'll say, "You thieving bitch!" and cast Hideous Laughter, or Tasha's Hideous.
Okay. Where is she? What
Gosh,
save
it doesn't
does
have
she-
hideous.
Or not Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Vicious Mock.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's better.
Thanks, Randy.
I was looking at both of them at the same time. I'm like, oh, I can't actually. And I realized Tasha's Hideous.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. She got a 7, so I imagine that
He
fails.
failed. Okay, so let's see. That's 2d4 because I'm at 5th level. At level. That one. That's. Yeah, it's d4. Yeah, that's 2, and that's a 3.
That's a total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
of 2d3.
Kind of, looks up. She's just been attacked by this direwolf, and he sees you flying toward her, and then hears you say that, and it receives that psychic damage.
Yes.
Like, oh, crap, this is hitting the fan. So Malagas, this is your turn, your preemptive turn. If you want to do anything on it.
Well, what am I seeing? Everything that's happening?
Yeah, through the window you would see the two of them, and then Thaxl and Direwolf form come up and start chewing on them.
Moon's here. Excellent. Okay.
And the skeletal hand on the one.
Yes, right. Pierre's wrapped up in that skeletal dragon-like hand.
Okay. Well, at this point, I guess we should just head in. It's like the fight started without us.
Yeah, Zel'Kaari's kind of sad that no one fell for her trap.
Oh,
So she kind of like grabs her real fast and shoves it back into her bag.
nice.
And she starts like heading in, like opening the door for him.
You only have like 10 feet of movement in the alleyway that it takes up, so you've got the rest of your movement beyond that.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
do you
gonna
wanna-
he rolled a little bit higher in a perception. I'm gonna have him go first, and then
Yeah.
I'll have you jump in. So Zel'Kaari can be in battle.
Yay.
Okay. I don't want to go crazy. I'm gonna kind of enter.
The Malagas has entered the building.
Hold
your applause.
Let's see here.
Just gonna put you all on squares, or move yourself up a square if you want. I don't know why the grid is so impossibly hard to see on this one. Must be the same color as the wood.
I'm gonna target old Pierre
Okay.
and cast a little spell I like to call Chromatic Orb.
Oh, nice.
And it's gonna be the acid flavor, because of course it is.
Sweet. Is that the one that uses the diamond?
Yeah, it doesn't destroy the diamond, but it uses it as a focus, yes.
Ah, okay.
Everybody thinks it does, but if you read the description, it does not consume it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nobody's spending 50 gold pieces on a first level spell.
Right.
Like every time you
Let me
cast
use
it.
it, yeah.
But it is a focus for it. So
Okay.
basically, I would have
watch
my crystal in one hand and then the gem in the other, and sort of bring them together to.
Nice. Line it up.
That's
nice.
why Deena has a dagger with the 50 gold piece diamond in it.
Oh, right.
Perfect.
Okay, you line this up and unleash it. I think that's a spell attack, right?
Yep.
Nice.
It's a ranged spell attack.
And who do you want to aim it at?
Pierre.
Okay.
I rolled a 12 plus 7. That's a 19.
Oh, that just hits.
Okay.
You unleash this orb. But which flavor was it again?
Acid.
Acid, nice. This caustic orange yellow with little bubbles of spheres spinning around.
All right. That is 3d8 points of damage, and I rolled 16.
Holy crap!
Okay, nice. All right, well that took it. It splashes on his armor. The skeletal hand unaffected. And you can see some of it start eating a little bit below his cheek. He's trying to pat it off because that's all he can do. Okay, so just to set the scene for Zel'Kaari, all hell's broken loose here in this tavern. They came down at just the wrong time to have Deena turn around and unleash this huge skeletal hand grasping Pierre. As the woman looks up, this direwolf is in her face, chomp, 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 biting at her bracelet. Bing, activate something that covers her skin with a faint gold shimmer. Valkyn hurls an insult along with some psychic damage to Malagas and Zel'Kaari. You burst the door open. Zel'Kaari, you pause for a moment. As you're both on the charge, you pause just for a moment as Malagas continues to go by 10 feet. You see him lighting up the spell, but all of that is fading away. Now that I can put the name back in. Because as you're looking at this duo, while you don't recognize Pierre, the woman next to him is familiar. Vel.
Ooh.
What brought her to this town? You don't know. Why she's partaking in these thefts? Who can say? But before you stands Vel, locked in the jaws of Thaxl the direwolf.
Oh.
And that's where we'll end tonight's
Also
session.
known as Moon Moon.
No! Did you say we're going to end it there? No!
Yeah, well, it's after 1. Sorry.
I don't care!
I can stay up. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
I had cancels in the morning, so I'm good.
Does anybody...
Cancel up!
Does anyone have to go to bed? Because I know some of you... No?
I'm good.
Good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. We will carry on a little bit.
I mean, I should sleep. I really should. But I'm too excited.
I'll check back in at
I want
1:30.
backstory.
Let's keep going.
I've waited too long.
Awesome.
He's like that.
I can't. Yeah. No, I'm pumped. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
But then
I
time
hate
resumes.
cliffhangers.
And she hasn't noticed you yet being attacked by a direwolf. But you see her, and it is your turn. What would you like to do, Zel'Kaari?
I'm still gonna do the original thing I was gonna do. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, and I'm gonna throw it right in her face.
Nice.
I'm over 5th level, right?
You're 6th level.
Yeah.
I'm 6th level, so it's 2d8. So
Okay.
let me. Okay, so I roll the 2d8s, right?
Yep.
Or do I roll? Okay.
It's a ranged spell. It's either a dex save. I think it's a dex save for flame.
Let's see here. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Or take 2d8 damage.
All right. She got a 7. No, but she fails.
Okay. And then, so it's just gonna be 6.
Okay.
I play a lot of clerics. Go figure.
Nice.
You don't say.
Let me check this spell here real quick to see what it looks like. Sacred Flame. So, this flame-like radiance descends on a creature. You just hold your holy symbol in your hand up, and just from the ether above her, she's already leaning back, like partially under the Thaxl, crashes into her face, blinding her with this radiant damage. Not actually blinding her, but for flavor. And you hear this screech of pain. She's trying to fight Thaxl off. Okay, now...
Zel's just gonna...
Oh, good, please.
Zel's just gonna scream. She's just gonna be like, yeah, it hurts, doesn't it, bitch?
And Vel looks up and looks over at Pierre and in this situation. Zell. And now everybody can roll initiative.
Oh, that's a horrible roll.
Oh, I have good initiative. I was like, crap.
Okay, let me go around. Demalagus.
13.
Nice. Thaxl the direwolf.
16.
Juicy. Valkyn.
7.
Okay. We'll take it. It's not a 1. Deena.
14.
Ooh, nice. And Zel'Kaari.
13.
Juicy all around. Okay, so Pierre is up first. Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that. Okay. draws out this huge great sword and just swings it around twice. He's held. Are there any attack limitations while he's being grasped by this, or is it just the damage plus not being able to?
The damage plus he cannot heal until the beginning of my turn.
Ah, okay, neat. All right. Well, who's here? The direwolf.
And the hand stays on him no matter what he does. The hand will stay on him.
Okay. 5, 10, let's see, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's his thing here? Speed is 30, and what's the reach on that?
He trips over a chair.
Nice. All right, the reach is not greater. I thought maybe it would be reach 5 feet. Okay, so he's moderately sharp, so he's going to circle around 2, 3. He's going to circle around Thaxl. As he has some tactical skills. He's keeping an eye on you, Deena, as he's running around. He's like watching you, and then he spins to slash at Thaxl in her backside.
Oh, well, he's fucked now.
Yeah, right? He doesn't know. Okay, that first attack hits. Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit!
Why does it do the... oh, right. If he has more than half... if the champion has more than half its hit...
Holy shit!
Total hit points. So, this dude is pumped up. Think like Kane from Batman.
Oh, hell no.
Yes, yeah, like a bonus while this isn't his usual thing. He rolled stupidly well. He got 3 6s and a 4 on D6s.
Quit that!
And he usually, it's just because he has the amount of health that he currently has that he actually gets to do that. He just, looking at you, Deena, turns around and cuts clean across the back of Thaxl's hind legs. Oh, jeez, okay. Swings it back around and goes to slash vertically down.
Oh, Deena just gave him the most sultry smile.
Nice.
Quit hitting me!
Oh, no, he hits again. So, clean down the back of the mash. You don't actually die because, you're in your form. However, that does, what's your thing, 16? Remove that and bring you back as Thaxl. Did it put you back in there? All right, which was what, 16, I think? What's your thing? Okay, seeing you change into this, he makes his third and final attack. Tries to pierce directly through. He's a jerk.
Please move.
Oh, hold on. I need to put you back out. Sorry. Thaxl here. Actually, he's going to use 5 feet of movement to close that space. And he will do his final attempt. Ooh, I don't think that's... Oh, okay, that's right. He's got his ridiculous attack.
Wait, I think I have a thing. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. I may be confusing.
Oh,
I'm confusing another character. Son of a bitch. Never mind.
Oh, well, his attack
Hang
is
on.
swinging his... Oh, yeah, good.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
So when I cast Mage Armor back in the alley, that kicked off my Arcane Ward because it's an Abjuration spell, which means I have my ward up. And I also have something called Projected Ward I got at 6th level. When a creature I can see within 30 feet of me takes damage, I can use my reaction to cause my Arcane Ward to absorb that damage. So I'm going to project my ward over between Pierre and Thaxl and block that attack.
Nice.
It's going to soak up. Let me do the math here real quick.
Awesome.
Okay. So
I could cry.
Figure it out right away. Okay.
Thaxl, you didn't know what even hit you. You just felt this whoosh across the back, clean down your backside. And as you shift back in, you're like, oh, it's, doing this piercing jab. And just as that happens, this arcane shield just appears in front of you.
It has 16 hit points.
Whoo! And just makes the sword bounce completely off in the other direction. You take no points of damage.
Did I see where that came from?
Now you see, as you spun around, you saw this Pierre ramming this at you. No, I don't know. I guess maybe you would. Yeah, I mean, you'd probably see him doing his, spell.
His little
to make
thingies,
that happen. Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna I owe you one.
Nice. Well, that's the end of Pierre's turn. Thaxl, you're up.
Oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, so I will, not to go into another form just yet. Let's see. He's right behind me, and no one else is behind me except for him, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're behind you. Well, on opposite sides of you. Oh, that's right. That's with advantage. I forgot. Anyway, Vel is behind you. He's in front of you. If you're looking at him, and
right,
then Vel's behind you. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm stuck. Shape it anyway.
I mean, you can hop onto the chair right here.
Yeah, it's. I was wanting I don't think that's gonna. Let me check this one. No. Crap. Sorry.
There's so many things going on.
There's so much I don't want to do right now.
He starts spinning his sword around.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to keep you off balance.
No, I don't want to do that either. Son of a... Sons. Is this a... No, that's an action.
That's what I did. I turned all my stuff to give them up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I think I'm going to cast...
Magic missile.
I don't have that. No, I'm not a sorcerer. This one's expensive.
Yeah, same here.
What you doing?
I'm going to cast Wind Wall.
Okay. Interesting.
To not keep this. Yeah. So it's a wall up to 50 feet long, 1 foot thick, 15 feet high. And I can shape it however I want as long as it makes a continuous path.
Okay.
And this lasts for a minute. So, is it, if I make it a continuous path, is it only straight in front of me?
No,
or
you could
does
do
it
a circle. You could do a...
I want it vertical to hit both of them, since I'm in the middle.
Let's see. So you have to point it in a certain way, I think, right? Let's just check. No, here's a creature within its area. No, I guess it's just on either side of it. It does damage. Yeah. Okay. Ground, western, grayson, wall appears each creature within its area. So you could do. I mean, you can make a circle around you. It doesn't say within 5 feet. It says in the area. So you could run it. A perfect circle around you to hit both of them if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, whatever's not going to hit... I don't want to hit anybody else except for those two. Kind of...
Oh my God.
We can maybe do it as a circle, just like a U.
Okay. Which side do you want to have open? The bar side or the other side?
Let's have the bar side open, because maybe, is that fire going? Because maybe I could throw some fire.
Ooh. It's not, only because it's so hot today.
Well then hell. I mean, yeah, we'll just keep the bar side open.
Okay, and they need to make, let's see, strength saving throws.
Yes.
Close this one. All right. Pierre will go first here. Strength saving throw is... Well, he rolled 24 for Pierre. Because he's super strong, but Vel is not. He's a negative modifier. So let's see. She got a 1. So 0 because she is -1. All right.
Don't kill her.
Right?
I'll think about it.
That's 3d8. You can roll.
3d8, yes. 1, 2.
This huge wall of wind from floor to ceiling rises up and just kicks her up in the air and catches her into the chin and smacks her back. Pierre's just like wind, blowing his hair under his helmet, just sort of standing there and taking the damage.
Yeah, I got him.
I got 3 7s, so
Nice.
21 points of bludgeoning for Vel. That I don't want to kill her though, because my plan was to kill her later.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's happening, right? I don't.
Right. Yep.
Okay. And then it's half of that for Pierre. But it doesn't it like kick him back a little bit, or maybe not.
11, let's see.
Let's see.
I don't think it said that, but let's take a peek just in case.
Smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other projectile launch at targets behind the wall are deflected upward.
Mm-hmm.
Boulders. Oh, there's no tracks.
Okay. Wonder, does that stop spells?
It doesn't say anything about spells.
No, it doesn't stop magic.
Okay.
I think it just stops like
Gotcha.
Physical.
material. Yeah.
Okay. So this wind is raging, and your druidic robe sort of has like a billow to it, Thaxl, as you're like in the area but not actually affected. Okay.
Well, hold on, time out, because I just remembered. My ring is charged or some. No.
Yes, it's charged with lightning energy currently.
Oh, never mind. Dang it! I should have done the other one. Okay. And I think, let's see, no one's. So I haven't taken any damage. That. If so, no, I'm done.
Okay. All right, yeah, you don't know about that yet. That's secret. Okay, so that finishes your turn. Deena, you're up. Get him.
Yes. All right. I have to check one thing real. Sorry. Let me just look this up.
No problem.
I'm going to be using a sorcery point.
Ooh, juicy.
Yup. Oh, okay. Yep. That'll work. Okay. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 3 at Pierre.
Oh, nice. Okay. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Oh, yes, it is.
Nice.
So the first attack is a 25. The second attack is a 26. The third attack is a 24.
Oh, my gosh.
And the fourth attack is a 12, which will miss.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Well, let's see what's left of Pierre.
That's two. It's 2d6 per ray, so 2, 4, so a total of 66 fire damage coming his way.
Goodness gracious. Amazing. All right, let's see.
Pile of ashes.
I love you so much right now.
Wow, yeah, that did a crap ton of damage. Jeez, McGillicuddy. Okay.
Yeah, he's managed to piss Deena off.
You wipe the
Go figure.
smug look off his face as you just point your finger. And these beams, these rays of fire go one right through his chest on off just past his heart, the other through his shoulder, and then a bicep just below that, hurting that arm.
Okay, and I'm using Empowered Spell, which means I get to re-roll, I spend the sorcery point to re-roll a number of damage dice up to my Charisma modifier.
Okay.
So I'm going to re-roll 2 of these dice.
Okay. Let me subtract.
That laugh,
Okay.
though.
That's 10 plus 12 plus 3, so 25 points of fire damage.
Now, is
Fuck, I
that
love
in
you.
place of one of the rolls you did? Is that what it means?
Huh?
Like you can re-roll it and pick the higher?
Right. Yep. I re-roll it, and then I have to take that. Oh wait, that's only 5 dice. Sorry.
Well, I
Six.
added the rolls from before. I don't know how much to subtract. Like I don't know which rolls you were replacing.
Okay. It was 22. Instead,
Okay.
it's 25
Okay.
plus. So it's 25 plus 6, so 31 total fire damage is what he's taking.
Okay. I thought it was 66 before. Oh, that's with the other ones
is.
that you didn't re-roll. Okay, gotcha,
Right,
gotcha.
right. And then I can re-roll up to 4, and I re-rolled 3 of the dice and just rolled higher on them.
Okay, yeah, he's hurting. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, so that's 31. That's 31 fire damage to him.
Oh, beautiful.
You see these like little cartoon heart eyes just like come out of Thaxl.
Yeah, I mean, Deena just looks at Thaxl and goes,
Oh, nice, Pierre.
feeling safe. This is what it's like to feel safe.
Oh, that's so extra precious.
She's crying inside so hard.
All right. Anything else for Deena this round? After toasting Pierre.
Yeah, she's gonna hop up on the bar, cross her legs, stare at him.
Nice. Having
Give him
trouble
a wink.
lifting sword. Nice.
Curious, does Tassos know where we're going?
The other people were letting Tassos know. Yep.
Okay. Curious.
Demalagus, you're up.
Oh, excellent. Okay, good. Okay, so Pierre looks like
Not that
he's
there's like
having a rough
nobody
day.
left to kill.
Well, I don't care if Pierre dies. I don't fuck care. I just want Belle
I want
to be
one alive.
alive.
We just need one alive to throw in
Yeah.
the lava.
Yeah, I prefer her.
Make sure you tell us that. Otherwise, she may be the one to die first.
I have no
I gotta
idea.
wait for my roll,
Yeah.
and then I'll like yell it, or unless I'm like allowed to. It's like keep her alive.
If it gets like close, she's still really healthy.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait then.
And you're both up next, so after Demalagus. Sorry, Demalagus. What? Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say sorry about your bar, and then I'm going to cast lightning bolt at Pierre.
Amazing. Okay. Whew.
So he'll have to make that Dex saving throw.
Oh, I love this spell so. Oh my gosh! Look at that damage. Okay. All right, Dex saving throw for Pierre. All right, Dex. Oh, his Dex is nowhere near as good as his strength. Let's see, 15. Is that a save? I don't think so. Right, level 6, or maybe it is.
He's saved.
Oh,
That's exactly what you need.
Ah, but he still takes half, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
8d6.
it's still a good amount. So let's give it a roll. Is that 8? Nope, that's 6. 7. Do I have 8d6s? I do.
Ooh,
It's as though I knew I would need them.
I'm gonna need to buy more D6s.
Can never have too many dice.
You say that, and the bartender ducks under the bar. Like, huh? And he sees you, this lightning electricity dancing out of your hands and on the floor around you, up to the ceiling. He's like, oh! Because he's right in line.
Are all the other patrons by now that were at breakfast running out?
That's a very good roll.
Oh, yeah. At the end of this round, they're all going to be out.
Okay, I rolled 26 points of damage, so he'll just take 13.
Okay, still, that's pretty good. He doesn't have too much. Okay, all right. Yeah, he's really hanging on there. So you watch as Demalagus says this, bartender ducks, and this 5-foot wide mega bolt of lightning. It's like 100-some little bolts dancing around this thick core of lightning in the center, because it arcs straight in this straight line through Pierre. Oh, you see the armor sort of strike his own body, and the electricity's dancing off of him across the top of the bar and through the wall in the back of the inn. Blows out its 5-foot wide hole essentially in the back, leaving what do you call it? Like embers and come on, Dan. The wood is smoldering in that whole bar. The top of the bar has small flames dancing where it just scorched across it. Amazing. So Pierre's looking really super crap on a platter, like looking around, looking at Vel, like, well, it's not his turn, so he's not going to say anything. Anything else for Malagas' turn?
Let's see. No, I guess I'm okay.
Okay.
Let me. There we go.
Okay. Oops.
I almost forgot how to end my turn. It's been a minute.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. I'm glad that you'll want to stick around. Okay, Vel. All right, things have changed for Vel.
You toasted my boyfriend.
All right. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me make a roll and see what she would. She's sort of conflicted. There's a couple things here, and she's just not sure what she wants to do. She definitely would call out your name again, Zel'Kaari. What do you feel she would call you as a nickname if she was going to try and, if instinctively she called out your nickname? What do you think she would?
She probably would say Zelly. She would be the only one that would call her that.
She, looks at Pierre and all this damage. Zelly, and kind of like reaching a hand out to you, thinking, what does she want to do? Right, that doesn't work. You can't do that. And you can't do that, so she wouldn't do that. All right, well... Oh my gosh. Got the 5. Okay. Okay, so she's going to look around to... and disappear in a cloud of smoke from where she is. And appear right next to Zelly.
Okay.
She throws her arms around you, over your shoulders. Zelly, no, he was making me do this. Like, please don't hurt me. Just save me from this ass. Please. Kill him. And she's going to do nothing else. Now, you know that Vel is fairly powerful caster. Just for whatever that means to you. You know that she could, light up... You've seen her light up fireballs, cloud kills, conjure elementals, and a bunch of other craziness. Oh, Zelly! She leans back to kind of look you in the eye, and I'm going to switch it to your turn.
She's... Ooh.
Did you follow me here to save me?
she's going to say, I would have followed you to the ends of the earth, but you decided I wasn't worthy enough. And she's going to inflict wounds.
Oh!
Awesome. Okay.
And so it's melee spell attack against creature you could reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage. So I just roll my d20 and see if it hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can add your spell casting modifier to it, which is
Wisdom plus proficiency.
Okay, thank you. Okay, where is that?
what do you use? Charisma, right? As a
No, she's a cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wisdom plus 3.
Okay, so it's plus 6 to whatever you roll.
16.
That hits Val. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Alright, so what was it? 3d10.
Nice.
Which one's the 10?
It looks like this.
Yep.
Like a
Okay.
circle. I don't know how to.
It's
Flying
not
saucer.
the two pyramids together.
Hold on.
It's like the flying
This one?
saucer.
That's
No,
a D8.
That's a
a D8. It's a flying saucer one.
You know the posters that are all
You should have one that has numbers with zeros on it. It says 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Okay,
That's a
roll that. Yeah,
Okay.
but you can roll that and take that as 0 equals 10.
Okay.
No,
Okay, so that's a 7. That's a 6. And that's another 7.
Okay, 20. Nice. And where do you touch her to inflict the wounds? In what manner?
The butt.
Well, what?
Nice.
I pretend like I'm gonna hug her and I just hit her in the back.
Oh, God! And you can see just climbing up over the back of her neck, these necrotic black little tendrils of necrotic damage seeping up through her skin. Ah! She screams in pain. Nice. Now you're welcome to have some conversation too, if you'd like. You don't have to, but since it's your turn and we're in the moment here. Sally,
I'm gonna.
so
Can I
sorry.
take like a minor step back though, as like a precaution? I'm like, I'm gonna take a step.
Yeah. Sally, you're right. I should never have left. I was an idiot.
You didn't care. You used me. You used everyone around you, just like I'm sure you're using this guy right here, until you get what you want, and then you leave. And then you kill everything in your way. So you know what? I learned something from you. To not give shit about people that want to use me. So maybe you should maybe you should have thought about that before you decided to turn on me. And that's all she says.
Nice. Okay. All right. That brings us down to Valkyn's turn, as she's just sort of lost in thought, sad and hurt, and
Okay.
physically hurt.
So Pierre's how far away here? 60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Where is she at?
Well,
We're
directly.
70 feet from her. 75 feet.
Well, from
85. You're 85 from her.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
You're
I'm
only
60 from Pierre.
Pierre.
I'm a little
Seemed like
nervous
and
of what
it
she
seemed
can
like
do.
from before that he had a pretty high armor class, or is that just because he had
looks it.
that initial attack?
It looks like he's wearing a decent amount of armor.
Hmm. Here.
What you gonna do?
Okay. I'm gonna try to throw a dart at him.
Ooh, okay. You're gonna use one of your home crafted Aarakocra darts that
Nah,
made? No, okay.
he's not special.
Neat, right?
He's not special. He's just a guy named Pierre.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
If he
which
doesn't
is
have a
plus
French
5.
accent, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
what are you
Just saying.
doing?
That was
My life.
16.
I've
I
taken
don't know
it.
if you add anything to that.
It's plus 5.
But what
in
about
total.
dinner?
Nice. You want to kill me? Be our guest.
Wait. I'm trying to remember because I know I did end up getting that for sharp.
Sharpshooter is
Just don't have
sharpshooter is take off 5 to add 10.
in which case you would just roll a straight d20 because yours is plus 5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's plus 5 to whatever I rolled.
If
No,
you're not doing sharpshooter, then yeah, it's plus 5.
Okay, so then it'd be 21.
Okay, yeah, well that hits. Except you chuck this, and as you do, it strikes the wind, and the dart goes straight up into the ceiling.
Oh, I forgot about that. Gosh dang it.
Curses. He's still looking at Thaxl.
Then I'll use my bonus action. I'll have to get that dart later.
It's still up there. Look at
to say to Thaxl, kick his ass.
Nice. All right, that brings us back to Pierre, who can barely lift his greatsword at this point, so I don't believe he gets his extra damage there.
And
I
I gave her an inspiration die.
Thank you.
It would be really on brand if he surrendered right now.
Nice.
Ah.
Let's see. He's just.
I see
going
what you
to-
did there.
Oof.
Is that a D8 for inspiration, right? Or is it D6?
D8 if it's the one, if you won it today. That's a D8.
Nope, that's me. I won it today.
Oh,
Yeah, Deena won it today.
nice.
But Valkyn just gave me inspiration.
Oh, yeah. So you're level 6, that'd be D8. Yep.
Yay! All right.
All right, Pierre. What are you going to do here? Pierre is going to...
Beg for mercy.
Let's see. He hasn't
Didn't
really
have
talked
that
yet.
in-
See, I guess you don't have an impression of
I
him yet.
would have shadow darted him.
He's heard, of course, Vel talking and yelling to Zelly. Oh, you will not do this to me. And he pulls up his short bow. How dare you? And he actually attacks Vel and hits.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Does I not go through the wall? Wait.
Yeah, he has to shoot through the wind wall.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So he
He's in the wind
unleashes
wall.
the first shot. His bolt goes up. That's awesome. All right, let me give her 8 points back there.
I mean, not that I want her to have the 8 points back, but
No, I appreciate
technicality.
it. Yeah. It's good for the goose is definitely good for the gander. Got to make sure.
Wait, was that? Was he attacking Zell or Vel?
He did. He tried to attack Vel, the woman he's with.
Oh.
Seeing that his short bow isn't working, he let's see, what can he do? He can switch weapons. No, he can't do it a second time in the same combat. So he's gonna turn and fire it out of the U at Deena. No, because the U went through him and she's even, so he can't do that either. He's gonna fire. I don't know. He has nothing else he can do.
I will accept his defeat.
So as a bonus action, he has a bonus action for second wind. He kneels down, slaps his shoulder, the wound, and gives himself a tiny heal. He's still really, really hurt because he sucks. Thaxl, you're up.
Can he? Well, now hold on. He doesn't have the chill touch thing anymore, right?
Oh, no, you're right. He did, because this is only the second round. Nice. I am slacking hard. Thank you.
I was going to say,
Tasha,
I thought you
appreciate
couldn't.
it. Yeah.
Well, and Deena left, so,
Right?
briefly, she'll be back, but,
Nice. Amazing. Okay, so he does not heal. He does that, and but the wound's just too great, and it doesn't heal the way he was expecting it to.
She blows another kiss at him.
No, my healing spells, they do not work!
He's really hanging on by a thread at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
They called me the Mad Bomber, but now I'm the Mad Blues.
Dang it, I don't want to use a high level. So this wind wall's still going, because I have concentration up to minutes. So what is that, 10 rounds?
Yeah, yep. As long as you want to keep it up. You can dismiss it if it's in your way, but otherwise keep it up for...
I mean, I like what this is doing. If he's hanging on by a... Well, but he has
Doesn't he
good
take
strength.
damage every round? Because he's still in its vicinity? Isn't that in every round you take damage?
Yeah, but he still has to, I think, succeed on a strength saving throw, which he's good in strength, so... Do I really want to do that again? Or just, kill him? I really want to kill him.
Well, I mean, let the wind wall see what the wind wall's going to do to him.
But he'll succeed on... Well...
It doesn't do it as second. It's just when it appears.
Yeah.
It
It doesn't do
knocks
ongoing
him up
damage?
and-
Oh, okay.
Okay, well then screw
My
that.
mistake then.
No, that's fine.
What am I going to do now? My ball's down.
He's panting heavily, holding his shoulder. Great sword.
Can I...
The blood's like...
If I
blowing
do...
up in the-
If I do a medicine check, is that like an action?
For this, usually, but for this, you can just do a quick medicine check. We'll let it slide. Since
Okay.
we're all staying up late for it. Well.
Oh, good. That's a 17 plus 4.
Okay. And what is it you want to assess with the medicine?
I want to see how close he is.
He has
to...
7 hit points left. I'm sorry, 8 hit points left.
That's what I wanted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is...
You see a number pop over his head. Where does this number come
come from? That's not going to give me enough. That's not going to give me enough. Fuck.
He spits a blood loogie at you.
I don't appreciate you.
Oh, darling, if you don't kill him, I will.
Okay. That's a high level spell, though. I don't know if he's worth it. Is he worth it?
Well, I mean, we can either take him. We're going to be taking the girl alive, apparently.
Oh, we don't know that.
Appreciate it.
Oh, wait,
That's
we
right.
do know that now.
Something's going on. You know that, yeah.
Yeah. You know something's going on, obviously, so.
I would like to see what would happen if I transformed into a bear. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, right. You've got another wild shape, yeah.
That one is a multi-attack.
Although it's an action to shift.
I'm Circle of the Moon.
Circle of the Moon is bonus
it's
action.
bonus,
And I have an
nice.
action to hit.
That's amazing.
What? I'm pissed. You know what? Hell, I don't know what else to do. So I'm gonna transform into my beautiful, silky brown bearness.
Okay. 16.
And I kind of want to, towering over him, and I have a multi-attack. That's
No,
not
that's
it.
another.
Let me get your bear out here.
I'm channeling all the rage that Tassos may be feeling right now. So
Aw.
I will.
He's not here yet?
We took
Well,
a
in
shortcut.
6 seconds.
Oh my
in fairness,
gosh.
Yeah.
It's been upwards of 12 seconds. Come on.
Well, plus the few minutes it took us to, like, wait. I'm down.
Okay, sorry,
So
I had to
brown
like
bear
pull up the
Thaxl?
book.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can make 2 attacks, one with my bite, one with my claw. So
Oh,
first
yeah.
one, I will claw. Good. 16 plus 6. 22.
Oh, well, that hits, yeah.
Okay. Just to roll to see. Oh, shit. See if it works.
Mhm.
Ha! 21.
Yeah, with overkill. How do you want to kill this doofus?
Yes! Alright.
Oui.
Wee wee!
No!
I said, wee
Not
wee
like me!
I want to take my claw and like smack him across the jaw.
Oh, pops out.
So we have, yeah,
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Since you are French.
This is unbearable.
Nice.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Nice.
And then after that,
Mm.
I'm going to so I claw and then I tower, and then I'm gonna try to say any last words, but it's like, and then I bite his neck and I rip out his jugular.
Oh, beautiful. Ah, yeah, you slash across, completely knocking the jaw loose and gashing open this big section of skin. Then you do that, you stand up with the towering way over him and then lean down, and all that room is opened up from the jaw being dislocated, and you just tear a giant chunk back and forth until the body drops, leaving this chunk of throat in your mouth.
And I eat it.
Ugh.
I'm a bear. It doesn't.
I know.
There's like blood everywhere now.
Yeah,
And I would like to
barkeep,
continuously
man.
claw. Can I try to just no.
What would you like to do?
Can I? I'd like to just keep clawing him.
Yeah, you just doom the body.
I want him to be pretty much unidentifiable.
Nice. Okay. You end up picking the plate armor off and just gashing into him. There's just Pierre all over the floor now. Who spilled Pierre?
A
Beer flavored gazpacho.
I love gazpacho.
Have some red on you.
Nice. Awesome. Oh, I love that
Yes.
movie.
And then I did my bonus, I did that, and then I guess for my movement, I'm going to turn and stare down Vel.
Okay.
That's it.
The blood hits the wind wall and flies all over.
There's a beautiful shower of red.
Yes, there really is all up
They're
and
gonna
down.
really hate cleaning the
I
ceiling.
was gonna say that poor barkeep is just like peeking over the side.
Yeah, for real.
Nina's
He's putting
still
out the
sitting on the bar
fire.
with her legs crossed, just slow clapping.
Vel
There's blood on the ceiling.
collapses down at Zel'Kaari's feet. Oh, unconscious, or seemingly so.
No.
So that puts everyone else out of combat for the time being because Pierre is mush and she's unconscious.
Is she really unconscious?
There's no way.
Well, you're the closest. Deena's gonna go, darling.
Can I
Sniff
sniff?
her.
Tie her up.
Oh,
Somebody
I do have
tuck
rope.
her. Well, tie her up then, darling.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna hog tie. Or
Strip her, then tie her. Trust
Hold on.
me.
Hang
I
on.
think the Malagas wants to
Wait.
say.
no, go to Malagas.
Wait. a moment, step back from her just a second.
She's faking it.
And I'm going to cast Levitate on her.
Okay.
And just kind of levitate her like 4 feet in the air so you can very easily tie her up and she can't move anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just sort of drag her out like a balloon.
Nice. Okay. Zel'Kaari, you want to tie her up then once she's levitating?
Completely like hog tie.
Nice. Okay. You get her feet up behind her back with her hands back there. Her hair's just sort of drooping down. And what does she look like, by the way? I wanted to save that for you. What's like race and looks and things?
She's tall and slender, so I'd say she's probably almost 6 foot. She would have long, like blonde hair that like is just like pin straight. Like really pretty features, almost look like a pinup model of that type in that world. Like could get anything she wants, clearly one of those types of girls. And just in like a very fashionable like armor and outfit. Basically a girl that seems like she probably looks like she hasn't worked a day in her life, but is looks can be deceiving. So
is she human or elven or what?
You could tell she's half elven because she does have the ears, but she does look mainly humanoid. But she does have the pointed ears.
Ooh, any particular color eyes?
She probably would just have like the very bright blue eyes. Okay. Like almost like discerningly how bright they are.
Oh. Just making notes. So. All right.
Is the wind wall still up or wall of wind or whatever it is?
No, it dropped when I switched.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I try to...
Good.
Can I try to search the mush pile Pierre?
You're welcome to. Yeah. There's a go ahead and roll an investigation check.
We do know about the magic items though that have to go back to the shop, or the items that they stole that have to go back to the
and
shop.
I'll also do detect magic on cast detect magic, and that so my one thing was a 12.
The investigation.
Investigation.
Okay.
But also do detect magic.
Okay. You don't detect any magic on his person. You find the 2 blood-stained sheaths holding the ornamental sword, daggers, and a shattered crystal, bits of crystal and diamond, what might once have been the rose diamond.
I'll
take
them and
it was
put them in. I'll take them and put them in like I'll ask like the barkeep. Do you have any like cloth or I don't know, even though they have paper towels?
The fire on the bar. What? He just takes a bar cloth off his waist and throws it to you.
Yeah, I'll wrap the things in the cloth.
Okay.
And probably find some water somewhere to wash off my hands.
There's a lot of gore you had to search through. So there's a comm that comes over the inn as the rest of the people run out. Bartender's in there trying, patting that bar down and looking back at seeing the hole in the wall behind him, like, what do I do?
There's a hole in my bar.
And
I'll use prestidigitation to take out the fire.
Oh, okay.
And I look at him and I say, "Don't worry about it. The Devonstar family will take care of this.
Oh, okay.
We're currently under their employ." And then I hop down and I go over to the girl who's now levitated and hogtied, and I literally I take a dagger and I literally cut all of her clothes off of her.
Okay.
I'm very careful with the cloak because I know the cloak is and anything that looks like it might have been a stolen item.
Okay.
But yeah, I strip her down.
Okay, boobs out. She's floating. She's just floating like.
Zell seemed to think that this girl was a powerful caster. I don't want her having anything on her that might allow her to continue to be able to cast, even though her hands are tied.
You take
As
these.
a matter of fact, I will also take a rag, stuff it in her mouth, and gag her.
Okay.
That was just like stand back, like you do your thing.
Nice. You're sort of.
Valkyn's like really feels really uncomfortable.
So it's a bit of a surreal moment. Thank you for the the raid. Nice. We're just wrapping up. Thank you so much for the raid. We're a nerd. Yeah. Nerdsmith. Thank you. Raid. Awesome. Of course, we're just wrapping up. So we just had this incredible battle here. And Zel'Kaari found an old familiar face. She's dealing with the aftermath of the battle. The old acquaintance is now bound and gagged. And it's a bit of a surreal moment for you, Zel'Kaari, where you're processing the past and watching as this individual is levitated and bound by rope. Just a moment or two after that, members of the Davenstar Mafia arrive and come in to assess the situation and give you backup. Hey, Ed. And including Tassos, who kind of walks in after a bunch of the family members come in and takes a look around and sees Thaxl, and you're still in your bear, your brown bear.
I am, but I think the moment that I see Tassos walking in, I'm going to drop
Okay.
my bear form.
You shift down. You still have some of the blood and gore from your bear attacks and such on your face. Tassos comes over. Wow. Boy, I knew I could count on you, Thaxl. He's looking down
I've
at
got
Pierre.
your back, darling.
Tassos, you should have seen her literally rip his throat out. It was beautiful.
Wow. Mighty fine work. I appreciate all you coming down here and taking care of this so quick. Right quick. Who's this naked lady over here? She part of this?
Unfortunately.
But she belongs in, I'm assuming, the caravan that we are taking to our destination.
Understood.
Does Zel'Kaari know about the caravan? I don't know if you guys told
No.
her.
No.
No, but I'm just offering.
So you hear all of them say that, Zel'Kaari, talking about her being shipped off to this caravan.
Can I tag along on this trip? I have a few more words to say to our dear friend.
The more the merrier, darling.
I look at Tassos just because Tassos was the one that got robbed. And he's got one body. So Deena's just kind of looking at him because the call's his. If he wants this girl's throat slit right now, that's his call. Deena will just happily let him decide that.
Kind of, tips his cowboy hat up a bit. I reckon you all rushed out here to give me a hand and certainly didn't have to. Took care of this one here. Other one's yours to do with as you all see fit.
I look at Zel and go, you're perfectly welcome to come. I imagine we'll be leaving maybe later this afternoon or tomorrow morning at the latest.
Oh, probably
Zel'Kaari will quietly, she'll say thank you quietly and kind of turn her back onto the scene that she sees and maybe walks more towards where Malagas is and walks more away from her.
Oh.
Okay. Tassos just says, I'll have her brought back and secured. And that makes 8 for the wagon.
Yes.
But I'm sure I can round up another if that's what you need.
I need a total of 10.
All right, well, we've got that there Reginald Pippin stock back
Yeah.
at
That's 9.
all right. I'll find another for you. Least I can do.
Thank you. Kindly.
Indeed. Anything for friend of Thaxl's. And,
She's a good one.
indeed. And he kind of looks back at the complete gore fest that is essentially the remnants of Pierre after the bear attack that had also been caught up in the wind wall. That dissipated as you shifted, but I picture some of it still splashing up.
I'm picking my dart out of the ceiling. Need that back. Fly up and grab my...
Nice. So, Thaxl says, why don't we make our way back to the compound and the rest of these folks can take care of the cleanup. Get you all
that
something to
sounds
drink.
wonderful.
Yeah.
There's a bit of collateral damage.
He looks back. Oh, damn. And he sees the 5-foot hole in the wall and the scorched bar top.
Deena points at Malagas.
To Malagas. I don't know what to say. That's impressive, sir. This is still scorched from the giant 5-foot lightning bolt, 100 feet in distance. You see like some trees singed you're looking through the hole. Damn.
Yes, if you ever need a large hole punched through someone, just let me know.
Well, I guess so. I'll keep you in mind, sir.
Or several someones.
Yes, if they're all lined up, it works nicely.
I have to say, I like the sound of that. That's would set quite an example, I think.
It is an attention getter, that's for sure.
And Malagas, you hear in your head, "Oh, to Malagas, yes, quite a display of power," which no one else hears. It's the voice of the gentleman that you met earlier, of course, Rotherkir, rather. I'm really looking forward to our time together.
I will attempt to think back, and hopefully this works.
Mm-hmm.
Malagas will think, words Rothak here. I think you'll be seeing many surprising things in the days to come.
Such a tease. All right. You know what? It's, yeah. And he says, Malagas, take a moment and focus. Look around. Past this reality and into the next. Sort of asking you to look into the astral plane with your brand new fancy true sight.
I'm so doing that.
Nice. As you do, you kind of look around. It's interesting because as you're taking count, you had seen 7 different people in here when you entered. 3 of them are actually spirits that just exist in this realm, and it's a little, you wouldn't have noticed it because you were in a rush, but now you can see, one of them has a really gnarled face, clearly dead for a while. You can see they don't appear ethereal when you're looking on that ethereal plane, and that's where they exist until they come over to haunt, of course, in the prime. So it's a bit interesting that you see that. Standing behind Valkyn is the 11-some-foot tall figure of Shar that you saw. And as you see her, she is looking straight down at Valkyn, and without moving her head or anything, just her eyes, looks up at you. Squints them a little bit. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Stop!
Ah,
How
damn
exciting. Shar being, for those that don't know, Shar is a goddess, essentially of the Underdark and Dark. She's, I think, Selune's twin sister, Evil.
Yeah.
And she's got a bit of something going on with Valkyn.
Goddess of lost places and things and people.
Nice.
Yeah.
And dark places.
She can exist everywhere in shadow and dark.
And Saloon's lawful good or something like that.
Yeah.
They're like exact opposite.
Neat. Hey, thanks again for the raid. I really super appreciate it.
That was awesome.
Very.
It was super awesome.
We're streaming a little later than we usually do, but typically you can see us in our Kyr's Lament here, All Evil campaign, every Tuesday night from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. And then we have our good, of course, everything's relative, I suppose, but our Good Align campaign, Friday nights, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. But come back and check us out if you want. You can catch our old episodes on YouTube. They get uploaded a day or two after we stream. And all that. We have a Discord, blah, 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 blah. I think we have a thing in here. I'm just going to, not to be spammy, I just want to put it out there just in case anyone's interested. We love having, folks in chat, and you're all hilarious. I'm so glad you rated, and everyone that's been here for the whole night as well, of course. Just a ton of fun seeing y'all here. It always makes it more exciting. Hope you all had fun. Players, amazing, as always. Phenomenal. I love
Dan, thank you so much for letting us play an extra hour tonight.
Yes,
that was awesome.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Best day of the
Combat
week.
was fun.
Done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Best day ever.
Yeah.
Neat. So look forward to next week. Maybe we'll see if Zel'Kaari's just completely written off Vel here, or what may or may not happen with that. We'll see how the rest of the party reacts, and we'll see what Malagas's benefactor has to offer in weeks to come.
And we just might appease an archdemon.
Yes, yeah, I can't wait for the next phase in your champion trials of sorts for Deena.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, thank you all so much. Thank you for the follows too that we got tonight. Really appreciate viewers and folks following and joining us on this wonderful fun time. Have a great night, everyone. I can't wait to catch you all soon. Take care.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.